And we are live for the final Cowboys preseason game here on Chat Sports, the Cowboys Report. I am Tom Downey, producer Chris, once again behind the scenes for you guys as the Cowboys take on the Las Vegas Raiders in the third preseason game, with today's show made possible, by the way, by Rocket Money. Tell you more about them later on. It's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Dallas is at home in 8 p.m. Eastern Time kick here, set for the Raiders finale, the preseason finale, I should say. Been a lot of drama over the past couple of, days, hour, somewhere in that range with the Trey Lance trade. He will not be playing, by the way. Lance will not be out there. The trade was made official earlier today. It was on the NFL transaction wire. But Lance will not be a part of the plan the plan tonight there. Now, we do have some betting odds for you guys in this game. It will heavily feature Will Grier. Even though he's not going to be on the team this year, he is going to be out there pretty much the entirety, barring injury or something, for the Cowboys. The Raiders are 4.5-point favorite. I think that dipped after it was revealed that they weren't going to play their starters. Dropped a little bit. I don't know if you're going to see Lance on the sidelines at all. We'll see. I don't know when he arrived, when he was arriving. It's a tight turnaround for him. Plus, he has to find a place to live. So, not the Cowboys will help him there, but that's something you have to get organized from that perspective. 4.5 points favorites for the Cowboys. Over under set at 38.5. So, who do you have tonight? C for the Cowboys, R for the Raiders. Get your comments in right now. We'll give some shout-outs here. C for the Cowboys, R for the Raiders. I see C from Micah Parsons fan, Austin Harvey, Alicia Hathaway, Nick, Kendrick, Matt, Roger, Four-Stroke, Tactical Yeti, L. Boyd, Mr. Shoddy. Is that Brian Schottenheimer? Or maybe that's Marty. Four-Stroke Bros, Lee Adams, Dennis Jenkins, Osbaldo, Jason, Luther, Joshua, Michael, Brent, Dylan, Richard, Pete. Donnie says R, but he's joking, so he's got a C in there. Gary Bookwalter, all C's in the comment section here. So keep the comments coming all night long with who you got. C for the Cowboys, R for the Raiders. Now, one interesting twist on today's game is that Dak Prescott, of course, who will not be playing, is going to be calling the plays on offense, which you've seen Aaron Rodgers do that at various points, and I think you'll see more teams continue to go down that route there. But Dak will be calling the plays in terms of the Cowboys, for the Cowboys, I should say, on offense tonight. We'll see how aggressive he gets, how crazy he gets, if he calls the trick plays or if he just kind of runs the same vanilla stuff to not give away anything on offense. But it's a good, you're the play call. I think it's a good thing for all quarterbacks, and I wouldn't have minded if, Joe Witt was calling the plays on defense, give him some reps, or if Schottenheimer called it. So noteworthy, probably doesn't really mean anything in terms of, winners and losers, but I don't think it's a bad thing either. We have a super chat from Chris B. Man, can Jerry please just stop talking? Really believe it didn't tell Dak or McCarthy about the trade. Rather listen to Stephen Jones, which is crazy. Jerry was talking pregame today. Had a lot of different things to say. Among them, they didn't tell Dak or I guess McCarthy too in there, which is kind of funny. But they did tell Will Grier in advance. Because Greer's was the one whose job was impacted. Hey, we're going to trade for him. Just so you know, whatever. So do keep that part in mind. Made a joke about maybe Dak will find his calling as a play caller, which is a weird thing to say when he's your franchise guy. I'm pretty sure he meant it as a compliment, but still kind of weird. Also, they still want to pay Dak, that they don't want to count on or play Trey Lance at all this year, which actually does make sense. It's just owner's going to talk, and he's always going to find some type of Jerryism soundbite from that perspective. Now, today's show is made possible by Rocket Money. Are subscriptions draining your guys' wallet? The average person has around 12 paid subscriptions, and they might not even remember subscribing to half of those. If you have no idea just how much you're spending each month, then you need Rocket Money. It's this great app that tracks all of your expenses so you know exactly where your money is going. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills. Most people think they're spending $80 a month on subscriptions, when in reality, the number is closer to actually $200. When you're signed up for so many things, streaming services, free trials for delivery, whatever, it's easy to lose track of what you're paying for. With Rocket Money, you can easily cancel the ones you don't want with a press of the button. No more long hold times or annoying emails or customer service. Instead, Rocket Money does the work for you. Stop wasting money on things you don't need. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. That link, by the way, is in the description. It will also be in the comment section of today's show. That's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Link, again, will be in the comment section of today's show as well. rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. We appreciate them sponsoring today's show. rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. All right, we have a super chat from Truck Cooking with Truckers Life 78. Got a great TikTok, by the way. He says, Cowboys Nation, stand the F up. Let's effing go. Happy to see you here again, Truck Cooking. You're my guy. The preseason smacked my nuts. Says the preseason sucks. Well, it did hit you in the nuts, so I certainly understand your displeasure you might have from that perspective. So a couple $5 super chats, the $2 super chat as well here. Let's break down the super chat menu on tap for today's show. We'll adjust and tweak it every single day. It'll be a little bit different every time, or every game, I should say. Here is today's menu. Obviously, every super chat will give you a shout out still. $10, we're doing something different. $10 for a water shot, $20 for a regular shot, and I will try my hardest to not drink water otherwise, so it is up to you to hydrate me or get me super drunk or go back and forth with each other. It'll all be fun there. $50, we'll bust out the tortilla slaps. $100, your name once again goes on the beer hat of honor. And the MVP today, the most combined super chats, we're going to send to you this Cowboys American flag. So let me get it organized here. It's giant, by the way. Here's half of it. And then the other half also has, down there at the bottom, has the Cowboys icon as part of the American flag. It's America's team. It's the America's team flag. That will go to the Super Chat MVP of today's show. We'll keep track of the numbers all night long there. Right now, it is technically Chris B in the lead with $5, which could easily be beaten by a 2-cent one from the Preseason Smack My Nuts or more, as Chris B throws in another $5 Super Chat. We will continue to offer the $200 Super Chat or Venmo, and you can pick out a custom Olivia onesie. You pick the name on the back, the number on the back, within reason of the name, nothing weird. My wife also says no more 69s. So we have the two 69s. I think they'll be here in time for week one. TBD is a little bit longer on the shipping than what I expected. Also worth mentioning, the other MVP items have all shipped. Those should be there for you guys early this upcoming week. All right, Chris B. I will say I truly believe Jerry doesn't like Dak nearly as much as he did Romo because he took his job. Never heard so many weird comments about Romo. This is true. Remember, Romo's basically part of the family. They were going on vacations together. Like Romo, from a personal perspective, there probably won't be a quarterback that Jerry loves as much as Tony Romo does. I don't know if that has much to do with the job aspect, and more just like Jerry and Romo got along. Like they were very close. So I do think the personal aspect there is accurate from Chris B, who is in the lead for the Cowboys American flag. $10. We'll check in on that throughout the night, see if anyone can catch up. All right, what to watch for? The first thing we'll be keeping our eye out for here, the running backs. How much they play, when they play. I don't know, by the way, if we will see Rico Dowdle out there tonight. Obviously, you will not be seeing Tony Pollard play today. That's going to continue to be the case. The Cowboys, once again, will not be playing their key players. They don't believe in jeopardizing injury from that perspective. They're going to play it cautiously, not have them out there. As of right now, I don't have a list of who's not playing, but if they're going to play outside of like the rookies, maybe some second-year guys, they're going to play key snaps. They're not going to be out there. I think you might see some of Deuce Vaughn. Maybe it's the same thing. He gets like a quarter, maybe a little bit more. But the Cowboys have a plan for Deuce Vaughn, so they're not going to overwork him. Malik Davis, I think you'll see a decent amount of, and I think we'll see a lot more of Hunter Lipke than what we've seen in previous games. Ronald Jones, we shall see. He got some work in at practice this week, but I don't know if he's going to be fully good to go. He is suspended for the first 2 games, so this might very well be the only time in terms of when we're able to see him out there. I think that's because he might not, even if he makes the team with suspension, he'll probably get cut after week 2, and maybe that's all we see of him. And the preseason stats so far, Rico Dowdle's actually been very good. Especially before, or compared to Malik Davis. 19 touches, 101 yards, 1 touchdown. Malik Davis, 1654. That's touches, yards, total scores. They've gotten Dowdle involved in the passing game. He's just had the one big mistake each game. It has been the big error of the fumble in the opening game, and then a big missed special teams snap, the miss from that perspective. He missed the man, allowed for a big a big punt block. That's got to be sorted out. Deuce Vaughn at one point had 14 or 13 touches for like 74 yards, which I thought was kind of crazy from that perspective. And then the offensive line totally failed him there. All right, the Super Chat menu on tap today, $10. Water shot. It is up to you guys to hydrate me or not hydrate me because it's 20 for a shot. We've got the Evan Williams still here, not a sponsor. Unnamed generic dark alcohol, or I guess technically Kentucky straight bourbon. $50 for tortilla slaps. $100 the beer hat of honor, and the MVP will send to you the America's team flag today. I have to find a way to fold this better so you can see it a little bit better too. There it is. Giant. The thing's massive, by the way. This thing's huge. That's what she said. That's for the Super Chat MVP, which right now is Chris Brooks. We will get to Mark's Super Chat here in a second, but the Raiders Report is live today. And despite being live earlier, they are kicking our ass early on. So what I am going to institute in an effort to help us get caught up, because those guys are financially irresponsible, every Super Chat from now until kickoff is worth double. So a $20 Super Chat is actually worth 40 in terms of our figures. Start that with anything that comes in after this, since it is the special offer. So from now until kickoff, roughly a half hour, every Super Chat will count double in our battle against the Raiders as we have fallen way behind. They weren't live like 5 minutes before us, and they're really taking it to us. So let's get caught up. Let's make sure we take down Mitchell Renz and Jeremy Chuggs, who's on the Raiders Report producer side today, before we get there. $5 from Mark. J-Day does not trust nor want to extend or pay $55 million to Dak. JJ says one thing is actions show another. I don't like Dak, but if you do it, you extend now. A lot of different points there. I do agree, like, if you're going to extend Dak, do it. If you wait till next year, you continue to have less leverage. When his cap hit is higher, you can't push it off in the same way, the money way you used to be able to do. I also wouldn't necessarily say that the trade for Trey Lance impacts that. Remember what the Cowboys have also said publicly. They had designs on drafting a quarterback this year. They've had designs on drafting one previously. They want to have draft picks in that room to try to grow and develop and see if you can find some luck with the most impactful position in the game. That's a key thing for the Cowboys organization. I don't think they want to pay Dak $55 million. I don't think it will cost $55 million to extend Dak Prescott either. Jerry said again he wants to pay Dak, but at some level, you have to do it. Remember, they did say for 3 years they wanted to pay Dak, and then finally did because they didn't handle that contract negotiation very well. This is the first real young, maybe he could be a starting caliber quarterback they've had behind Dak really since he's been here, not including Romo when he was not healthy. But I do think that is a key angle here. They like Jalen Hurts quite a bit coming out of Oklahoma. Now, he went before they could take him, but they've had interest in other quarterbacks over the years here. Another one from Mark, who's now tied for the lead in the Super Chat battle today. Mark says, where's Chugs? Did he like his tee? Any possible cuts at tackle or guard you foresee? Smith will get hurt as usual, and we need a more serious backup or we are screwed. Chugs is on the Raiders Report tonight. He is producing that. So you can always type in F Chugs. We'll have a chance to do that on the Raiders stream here coming up in a little bit. We'll see who gets cut at tackle or guard. I would agree with Mark here pretty heavily. I want a better backup. Austin Richards flashed a little bit, but I don't trust him as your sixth lineman. I don't trust Matt Farniok. Tyron Smith will get hurt. Now, the hope is it's only a 3-game injury and not a 13-game injury, but I don't think any of us trust Tyron Smith to be healthy for an entire season. All right, what to watch for number 2 in tonight's game. You will not see Dak Prescott beyond calling the plays. He's not going to be in pads or anything. I don't think you'll see much, if at maybe a drive of Cooper Rush in that area. Trey Lance is not going to be in attendance for tonight's game. He's not going to be able to get situated and set up from all that situation. It's not going to be going from that angle. He's not going to be ready. So he's not going to be out there. It is going to be the Will Grier show. Grier is going to be out there the entirety of the game. The Cowboys, when they were trading for Lance, they called Grier and said, hey, we're going to make this trade. We're going to have you play the entire game as a showcase for others. We will see what happens from that perspective. So hopefully Grier looks good, and you flip him for a 7th rounder. Not going to get my hopes up for that one there. From Chris B, a $5 super chat. Is it just me, or does it feel like Dak will eventually end up on another team? Eventually, I feel Dak will get sick of all this talk and start elsewhere. I don't think you can rule that out, by the way, as a possibility. I don't think you can totally ignore the potentiality of Dak going, I'm not doing this shit. This is dumb. I'll go be loved somewhere else. So I don't think you're at that point, but I also don't think Dak wants to be up there every game taking the brunt of the blame when his receivers were making bad plays. So we have a $100 super chat from Jay McD. Says, all right, Tom, double time. Let's get this party started. Go Cowboys. Now, we started the double points, right? It was at 20. How much did we have in supers? We had 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, right? So everything after when we had 22 is going to count double. So make sure you write that down. This is then a $200 super chat. So that puts us up to we've had 125 come in since then. So that's actually going to be, if you guys can do the math there, I'm just going to make sure I don't screw it up there. That's going to be 250 in super chats total. So we're catching up with some ground there on the Raiders Report, because every single super chat that comes in today counts double. I will not be doing double shots because that will kill me, but from a battle perspective, it will count double. If you can get me 2 beers and the stickers as well. I've got to put Jay McD's name on the Cowboys beer helmet of honor. By the way, at the end of the year, this will be a raffle item. Or actually, once we fill it up, or at the end of the year, once every $100, your name goes on the beer hat of honor, and I'll chug beers out of it. At the end of the year, giveaway item. We will give this away with all the different names and only some slight smudging that has happened over the years. So we're on to the back. The front side's all filled. We have both sides and the back here as well. Thank you very much, Chris. Jay McD's name going on here. Let me peel it first so I don't risk smudging it even worse there. A $100 super chat write that in. Make sure I spell it right. J. McD. There we go. Why don't you bring yourself on here, Chris, while I get the beers set up to start chugging, and we'll go to a comment drive. You can give some shout-outs. I've learned the lesson of sipping the beer first. Oh, boy, that's going to burn. That's a cold beer. That is going to burn hard. All right, Manuel, a $10 super chat. That counts double. In and out is better than Whataburger. That is also a water shot for me, by the way.
That's a hot take right there.
Whataburger's better. The reasoning why, although I do like In-N-Out's burgers, In-N-Out's fries are garbage. They suck. They are cardboard. And don't get me started with you got to put, you got to make it animal style. No. If you are drowning your French fries in cheese and Thousand Island dressing to make them passable, then you have not made good fries. So I am very much in favor of Whataburger from that perspective. So we sip the beer here. Let's go to a weigh-in so you can give some shout-outs. Oh, boy. That's going to burn. That's cold. Turn those around. More supers coming here. Take off my headset. Oh, let's do it like this. This makes more sense. All right. Give some civil in chat's not on, but I'll turn it on for this. Plus, it'll block the bots as they flow in tonight.
That's the goal.
Yeah, block the bots.
Block the bots.
All right, give some shout-outs. Type me in the comment section or chug while I chug here.
Here we go. Let's get those B's in the comments. First name, last name. I see you in there.
Here we go.
Mr. Weston, we see you in there. First name, last name. Kool-Aid Master, the Greats, Donk Brothers, Four Stroke Bros. Ooh, that's a little sus right there. Joey Salinas, hope I said that right. Marble Sky.
Duke Bothers, by the way.
Robert Bass. What's up, everybody? Get those B's in the chat. Trenton, Joey, I see you. Jason, Brandon, Carlos, Robert, King Kane, Braves Nation. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Toxic, Joey, Tar Heel Cowboys, Mark DeBruce. Look at Tom over there doing a thing. That's because of you guys. It's because of you guys. Let's go. Man, Raiders over here thinking they're just all that. Nah, this is our day. This is our time. Let's go.
Like Matthew asked, what was the highest super chat on there? I think it's 400. I think 400 is the highest. On the helmet, the biggest super chat, which I'm pretty sure was 400 there. So appreciate the comments there, folks. Some more supers we'll get back to here. Mark is the last one, with Jay McD leading the way for the MVP with 100, by the way. Mark, I believe, is in second with 20, and Chris B has 15. From Mark, Tyler can play both both positions, so I'd say let's get the best guard or tackle. Any D linemen look good. I heard Mozzie has not looked too good. I thought he was a reach. I think you've seen I honestly think Quinton Bohanna and Neville Gallimore have flashed. Osa's actually looked pretty darn good so far, but I don't know how much, if any, he'll play tonight. The big Sam Williams looked good when he wasn't getting himself in trouble again for being a dumbass. I don't like the laws either, but just don't break them. Don't be stupid, you know? So yeah, I think that. Oh, I got to do my water shot too. But Mozzie's been a little rough. Hopefully it looks better tonight. It's not a great Raiders interior offensive line. Could be a nice night for those guys. Water shot. Cheers, guys. I put the water in my cup, by the way. That's why I'm drinking out of that. Plus a little bit of caffeine in it, too. Mark! Hope Dak does not ask for 50-plus million. He's not worth it. I agree his wide receivers drop stuff, but no one brings up Dak's wide receivers constantly catching circus balls. I mean, from a on-target percentage, Dak's around the top 10, like he is for most metrics, if not higher. So, yes, there are some of those, but there certainly aren't a higher percentage than other players or other quarterbacks, I should say. At least compared to, like, the normal guys and not Mahomes and the other aliens. From Mark, two things that concern me is offensive line depth, and our D is so dependent on Parsons. If he goes down, we have two elite corners, and everyone else is elevated by Parsons. I think that's fair. I'd also say that's like how football tends to work. You have a couple of guys that elevate the rest of your guys around you. Make sure you're on mute, by the way, producer Chris, if you're not going to talk. I think that's fair. I do think Tank is a very good football player. I think Vanish has been underrated, but I think most teams, if you were to take away their best player on defense, a lot of them would start to struggle there. But I completely agree on the O-line depth. I would like to have a breaking news video for you guys next couple of days that Cowboys add insert offensive lineman. I think that would be a fantastic outcome. All right, $20 from Jay Elam. Double money, double shots, drink bro. I said I'm only doing one shot for these. It counts double, but because otherwise I'll die. Well, maybe we'll do our halftime $10, but I'm only doing one shot because otherwise that's how it gets out of control real quick there. But cheers to you, Jay Elam. By the way, MVP items in the mail should get to you early next week. Bottoms up. I can't chase it with anything, too. That's not as much fun. So I'm going to give you a water shot. All right. Truck Cooking with Trucker's Life 78. Got a great TikTok, by the way, if you haven't followed it. Making carne asada tacos and shrimp tacos tomorrow will be on my TikTok. But if you don't think Dak is our QB, get the F out of here and admit you're not a Cowboys fan. I'm looking forward to seeing those. I don't love shrimp that much, but I promise you those carne asada tacos are going to be absolutely delicious. As a reminder, folks, for the first, or up until kickoff, the super chats are counting double from when we mentioned it. So it was 22, so 181 times 2. That's the math ain't math in there. That's not how the math is mathing. 22. Okay. I can't do math. That's why. It was at 1. Well, now I guess it's up to 163. So, yeah, I got 326 now. Started at 22. If I can do my math at any point. 160. No, you're right. I'm not mathing. You're good. We are still behind the Raiders. They're at 721. So they are continuing to crush us as we got a 50-piece from Brandon LaValle. Cheers to you, Brandon. We'll break down that super chat. We'll also mention, we'll get to the $2 one from Mark in a little bit, but a $50 super chat from Brandon LaValle. He says, hey, Tom, loving the show as always. What is the one quality about Trey Lance you find the most intriguing? Can we get Chugs on the show to take a slap? F Chugs, DC for L, let's go. Chugs is doing the Raiders Report stream tonight. I don't think we're going to be able to have him take the slap. I will ask Mitch to do it. He's not exactly a very good Slack responder during games, or message responders, I should say, so keep that in mind. Brandon, either way, either me or producer Chris can get slapped. You can specify who you want it to be. You can just comment. You don't have to send a newspaper. You can just comment it. But one of us will get slapped for you, and maybe what we'll do is we'll create a running tally of Chug slaps, and eventually he'll pay him off there. $2 from Mark, and then slaps coming in the near future, too. Have you heard of, I didn't mention the one quality about Trey Lance. The arm strength and mobility combination is really good. The raw traits, emphasis on raw, are very, very appealing. Mark, have you heard of any upcoming possible cuts to NAB? The good guys aren't going to get cut until tomorrow-ish. So we'll have to wait and see what that situation ends up looking like. I'm not entirely sure what it'll all play out to being. So we'll have to keep our eyes out for that. But there will be guys. And maybe a trade for an offensive lineman is the ideal outcome. All right, $5 from Robert Brass. As Brandon said, I can slap you tonight, by the way, too, Chris. I'll get the tortillas as I'll read off the super chat. Tom, Trey Lance, did you like him coming out? Did you think he could possibly be a franchise QB? I'll just pull up my notes. I think that's the easiest way to go about it here. I did like Trey Lance coming out. I thought there was, my phrase was, I was ready to risk it all for Trey Lance. Massive upside. The traits are there. I'm reading off my notes here from the draft. The experience isn't. He's played he had played against a literal handful of actual NFL players. It was mostly on his own team, by the way. Will it translate? I think he needed some time to get there. He didn't turn 21 until he's only 23 years old. He's very, very young. It was a very difficult eval, but the highs were so interesting. I'm like, I have interest there. I had him as quarterback 4 in that class. Let me pull up where I had him ranked overall, because my notes and my board are 2 different spots there. 2 of the big boxes I look for: athletic ability, arm strength. He checked off those boxes. He was asked to do a decent amount, by the way, from like a game planning protection perspective. So I do think that was maybe an overlooked aspect of his game. Loved the deep shot. That was the offense. It was run, including some quarterback run, downfield bomb. He had 11.5 ADOT. Where did I put that? There it is. Public version of my big board. My computer running slowly. What is this bullshit? Get out of here, you. Being slow to load. He averaged 18 passes per game. It's a shockingly low figure. The motion was, we were kind of dipped. Dipped to the motion. He's kind of adjusted that. It's gone on. It's been a bit more tight, been a bit more compact. I did, by the way, have Lance. He was 10th. He was 10th in that class for me. Not that anyone else would have been taken above him. Mac Jones with hindsight, but that's second round grade. I think it's still right for him. I was ready to risk it all for Lance. I liked him. Dallas had a second round grade, by the way. It's just the accuracy, missing time because of injuries has very much limited him and prevented him from becoming, the sum of his parts, so to speak. All right, we do owe a slap, and Jay Elam is right. Chugs and Mitch are both owed a slap. I'll get that message to them there. Come on up here. Watch out for the beer. Make sure we don't knock over the beer hand. Producer Chris, everybody, what shirt are you wearing?
Bill Elliott.
Okay.
Bill Elliott.
Sneak attack! They're never ready for it. Chris doesn't know about those. I got plenty of sneak attacks planned there. Let's see how that looked. A little bit of, let's see how the snap looked there. I'm blocking the bots. Great job typing B, by the way, folks. That was pretty good. That's a good slap. It just played for you too, right? That was a pretty good slap there. More super chats still to come. I'll message Jeremy and Mitch and see if they, or Chugs and Mitch, see if they do the slaps there. All right, Jay Elam says $5. Chugs and Mitch are both owed a slap from yesterday. Remember that? You are. Mark had a $2 super chat. And we actually skipped. Oh, no, you're good. We have 2 of these from Jay Elam. From Mark, was referring mainly to the offensive line. Do O-line depth, no O-line depth, no Super Bowl. I am worried about that. I think you have to have better success or better options than what the Cowboys currently have. I'm anxious. It's fine if it's your starting 5. Who thinks starting 5 is going to play every game? I do not. Spencer Green, by the way, has a $20 super chat. So I owe a shot for that one. Wouldn't mind some more water shots. It's $10. We'll break down the super chat menu here next, by the way. This is coming from a Niners fan. It does overflow here. Can you try to make that fit text to box? Is that going to screw it all up? Let's see if this works. Otherwise, I'll just read off the part that overlaid. It might not work. Box never seems to fit properly. It's fine if it doesn't work. This is coming from a Niners fan. Lance is really good. Kyle refused to acknowledge the improvements that he made. Don't believe the reports. Ghost Boy beat him out. I was there for camp. He flatly outplayed him. I hope he plays. I did talk to, I've heard from other Niners fans or me that they kind of were like, yeah, Lance outplayed Darnold, but Lance had the trade value. So they moved on because they want to make Purdy the guy. And the whole thing's been, I think, mostly mishandled by the 49ers. Injury is a big part of it. It's been a weird thing. And I do know that if you ask some Niners fans deep down, they are worried that somehow Lance will come back to bite them against their biggest rival in a game that matters. $5 from Lance Dunbar's burner plus a shot. Woo! Pick one. Cinnamon rolls or French toast. Also, if Greer were to get hurt, who goes out there? Do we have an emergency quarterback for the preseason? Bring back DiNucci. Love it. I would assume you'd throw Cooper Rush out there. Other than that, I don't. Maybe there's a receiver who, I assume Rush will be in pads and be available from that perspective. It's certainly not going to be Dak. Your emergency quarterback is. I'm trying to think who played quarterback. Probably someone who doesn't matter. Maybe one of your fourth string receivers played QB in high school or something. It's a great question. All right, the Super Chat menu on today's show as we continue to trail significantly. We'll get to the numbers here in a moment. The Raiders Report, $10 for a water shot, $20 for a shot, $50 tortilla slaps, $100 beer hat of honor. MVP is America's, it will send you this American team flag. Let me get this in there. There we go. Big ass flag. It's also got the little bottom right there. Got Cowboys logo on top of the continental U.S. That goes to the MVP, most combined super chats on today's show. Right now, that is Jay McD, thanks to his $100 super chat that was sent in. By the way, 200 Venmo super chat or higher, I am allowed, I should say, to let you guys customize a Baby Olivia Cowboys-themed onesie. Got the Cowboys blue and the stars, and you can pick the number, no more 69s, or you can pick, and you can pick the name on the back. Don't make it weird. I think someone had Cowboys for life. Someone said Lil Downey. That one was fine too. That is for 200 or higher super chat or Venmo. Also at What Going Downey. Make sure I didn't get any of those here. We're good. All right, the Super Chat battle update is not going in our favor. Raiders are doubling us up. As a reminder, up until kickoff, every Super Chat will count double. So I'm not doing double things, so I'm not doing 2 shots. That's how I die. But a $10 Super Chat counts as 20. And help us catch those reckless chaos people over at the Raiders Report. All right, Chris B, $5. If you were to win the Super Bowl, please, Lord, could you see Dak retiring, or are we going to keep playing for a few more years? Not a chance he retires. You're not going to have a 31-year-old quarterback who would have been healthy, would have had it coming off his best year ever going, I'm done. No. He's like, let's go win a second one. He would not retire. $5 from Mark. Tom, why can't $100 Super Chat give you a ton more stuff to say? Damn it, man. I have big mouth, as you know. Hope the family's well. You all rock, Aloha. Mark, hope things are safe for you in Hawaii. I know it's been a rough couple of weeks down there. Appreciate your Super Chats and everyone's Super Chats here at the Cowboys Report. All right, Brandon Rodriguez, a first-time Super Chat. 2 claps for Brandon. Would you sign Jason Peters, backup tackle and guard? Also sign Will Compton, team guy, milk check. I think the only reason why people know Will Compton is because of what he does on his podcast, which is great. That's how you extend your career and your longevity. I don't think he's that great at this point. I think he wouldn't make your team probably. Jason Peters, though, would have interest because I'd feel better about your tackle guard backup options. I don't want him as my 6th, but I think it was like my 7th. But he's better than several of your guys at this point. All right, Brandon LaValle, a $10 Super Chat, as I believe this puts Brandon outright into second if he wasn't already in the Super Chat battle. I believe it's Brandon, Chris B, Mark, and Jay McD is still in first with 100. That's the number to catch up there. Brandon, water shot. It's got strawberry caffeinated packets in there, too. So it's a great chaser. Here's some relief for you, Tom. Apart from the Trey Lance trade, what do you think would be the most surprising move Dallas could make before the year starts? I'm going to speak into trading for a guard into existence or a tackle into existence. Cutting Jordan Lewis and just eating the money, or saving the $5 million to pay Lance next year or pay Zach Martin this year, whatever you want to go there. Or trading away Dorrance Armstrong and maybe using him to yourself an offensive lineman or something from that perspective. All right, grade the Trey Lance trade for us. A, B, C, D, or F. You've had some time to think, to recover from the initial visceral reaction. Now, how do you feel about it? A, B, C, D, or F? Sound off for me in the comments section. Someone also I just saw asked, why is Tom Brady there? He's a minority owner for the Raiders. So that's why he's there. He's an owner of Vegas. So he'll be at a bunch of the games from that perspective. So I see mostly B's, the occasional A, a couple C's, a D in there. It's a pretty even split. A, B, 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 B plus, D, B, A, C plus, B, 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 D, C, A, B, B, A, B, C, B, D, B, C, B, B, like 5 B's in a row, then an A, and then 4 more B's. So a lot of those coming in. Keep them coming for me in the comment section. Grade the Trey Lance trade. Ooh, an F minus in there as well from an Eagles fan who is subscribed to the Cowboys Report. My brother in Christ, it is a Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Do you have nothing else to do? That's just insane. All right, bunch of super chats. Let's go here from Rojan. What does a Super Bowl with the Cowboys do for Mike McCarthy? The biggest thing, beyond secure his job, is Mike McCarthy becomes a Hall of Famer. He would become a Hall of Fame head coach. He would have won 2 Super Bowls with 2 different teams, with 2 different quarterbacks, and given the Cowboys their first title in almost 30 years. That's what a title would do for McCarthy. It would put him in the NFL Hall of Fame. $10 from Geraldo Neary. I won't be fully watching today. Got some family events. Good luck today, Tom. Slap Mitchell Renz. Oh, I will. Well, at least I'll make sure he gets slapped there. But by the way, I'm going to message him right now. FYI to... All right. They've been alerted. Cheers to you, Geraldo. Send me your shipping info. I'll get you the football. Tom, T-O-M, at chatsports.com. Chris B, trading for Taylor would be most surprising. But I also wanted something that I thought was realistic. And that's not that Dallas is not in the mix there. So, yes, it would be surprising as the damn bots are coming in here. It's ridiculous. All right. Hanson. Possibility is low. I'd love to see Trey drive with a super condensed playbook like Baker had last year with the Rams. That'd be nice if he was available tonight. I think that'd be a fun thing. He's not going to be, I don't think, even in attendance. He's not going to be able to get out here and get organized in time, so keep that in mind. As we have a $50 super chat from Jay Elam. I'd rather have Reisner over Peters. LFG DC for life. I would agree. Reisner over Peters. Why not both? Wouldn't that be a fun idea there for the Cowboys? So that puts Jay Elam in the running for the Super Chat MVP. Tonight we'll get updated figures here in a little bit from producer Chris, but it is slap time. Jay Elam has not specified who he wants getting slapped, but since you got slapped last time, I think it's only fair that it is my turn to get slapped. So cheers to you, Jay. Appreciate it. Good one. Good. These are thicker tortillas than what we've bought in the past, and I think it leads to fantastic results. A, they don't tear as easily, and B, they sting a little bit more, which I think is for the best in the end because it's funnier that way. So cheers to you, Jay Elam. Let's run through the remainder of what we have of what to watch for. And then we'll give Chris some time. And you can just kind of roll with the list logos here since we're getting up against the start of the game, I should say, while you build that out. All right, number 3 thing to watch for me, after the running backs and Will Grier, of course, is the linebacker usage. I am very curious to see how this looks. Is it Devin Harper and is it Jabril Cox? Are they going to be out there at the linebacker position tonight? Are they going to start? How much of Damone Clark do we see, if anything? What does it look like for Marquise Bell? I don't think Malik Jefferson's going to play, so how often are you rotating a safety down into that box? That is going to be a thing I will try very hard to monitor for throughout tonight's game. So linebacker usage, with unfortunately DeMarvion Overshown now out for the year, is certainly high up on that list. Brandon Aubrey, $4. Or I should say number 4. I saw super chats come in and I got all excited. I want to see him get more reps. He's had some extra points, short field goals. It would be ideal, as far as I am concerned, if Aubrey gets some more kicks, to the point that, frankly, your QB is not making your team. If it's 3rd and 15 and you're at the 30, how about you run the ball for 5 yards and settle for a field goal to give Aubrey some kicks to test him and give him more kicks that will matter? That is something I would like to see. And finally, certainly not least on the list, though, is the offensive line. How do they perform? Can they fare better than what we have seen? You're not going to see the Smiths on the left side. No Biotish, no Martin, no Steele. I don't know if we're going to see Chuma Adoga tonight. That is an unclear. We'll know what happens, I think, in a little bit here. Of course, game's moments away from starting. Can Earl Bostic show some more stuff? Can Awesome Richards maybe look great and emerge as your 7th or something offensive lineman? Can Matt Farniok or Brock Hoffman take control of your interior O-line spot? I have not seen that happen quite yet. It would be nice if that emerges in the near future. Can TJ Bass take the job from Josh Ball? I think that'd be nice. We'll have to wait and see on that front there. All right, the Super Chat MVP leaderboard sits as such. Jay McD has $100. Jay Elam has 82. Brandon LaValle has 60. So a 3-way race early on. The winner will get the Cowboys flag. Hold on, this way is supposed to be angled. This way, I think. Giant flag. This is folded in half, by the way. So it expands fully out the other way there. America's team flag go to the MVP of today's show. Nomadic Cole, I don't think Trey Lance was a great trade. Maybe he'll learn from Dak, but I see him as a career practice squatter. Kid can hardly throw the ball. Well, he can throw it hard, but it's not always accurate. He's not going to be a practice squatter for you this year or next year, by the way. He's going to get a shot to be your QB3 and maybe at some point emerge as your QB2. It's an upside bet. Would you rather have drafted Clayton Tune or Trey Lance? That's how the Cowboys are approaching this. Jay Elam says slap chugs, F chugs. I think for tonight's Super Chats, the slapping of chugs is not going to be as easy to do as it once was with the way we've redesigned the studios and everything, and Chris taking over as Cowboys producer. So I'll have a running list of chug slaps, but for tonight and other games, it'll be slapping me or be slapping producer Chris in the end. Always specify, or maybe we'll have some fun to do it to both there. Oh, wow, that's what still kind of stings a little bit. These sting harder than what they have in the past. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right, predict the score for me of Cowboys against the Raiders. By the way, we're still way behind, right? For the Super Chat battle? Okay. Let's go ahead and everything counts double. Until further notice, and we'll go back and count the 22 from earlier. We'll just for easier math. It all counts double until further notice. Yeah, so just, 381.78 times 2. Whatever the math is on that. We'll count them as double, and then I'm sure we're still behind like 40 or 300 or something there. All right, I see a bunch of F chugs. Never change. I love you guys. F chugs, F Marshy in the comments too. I see 20-0, 31-21 Cowboys, 21-10, 32-19, 2013, 2017, 21-10, 21-10. A couple of those in a row, by the way. That's kind of interesting because it's from the same person. I'm an idiot there. All right, let's go to our like challenge here, since you can go ahead and pull out that countdown clock too. We are at 200, we'll say 50 likes for easy math. Every 100 likes that we get until kickoff of today's game will be a shot. That is every 100 likes we just got 12 more, so there you go. Starting at 250, every 100 likes is a shot. So get the likes in. There are damn near 2,000 people watching live right now for another evening Cowboys preseason game. Every 100 likes, we are going to do a shot on today's show. We've done some shots. We've done some slaps. It's fun. And maybe if we round up short, I'll do a free. Oh, no, I can't be giving away free water shots. That's not the point of it. That's not the point. 250 is where we started. Every 100 likes is a shot. There's 350. That I almost poured. Oh no, I did the mistake. Hold on. I merged shots, which maybe is actually fine. I merged shot glasses. Jay Elam, a 20. Hey, still F chugs. Cowboys 21, Raiders 10. Now you're getting your double shot, Jay Elam. Now, hold on, I got an idea here. I've already mixed and matched them in terms of which one was my water shot glass, which one was my alcohol shot glass. So we'll just mix and match all night long. It'll be easier. 1. Woo! All right. Thank you, Jay Elam. Whew. Man, we're getting our asses kicked in the like battle, too. So like the damn video, folks. Remember, every 100 likes right now is a shot. We began at 250. We're less than 50 away, and the Raiders report is killing us right now. We are over halfway behind. What's their audience at? A little bit higher. Disappointing. Like the video if you haven't already, and let's catch up to the Raiders report here. That's another shot, baby. Let's do it. Massive Matt, by the way. Would you take a guaranteed Super Bowl win this year, but fall into a 30-year drought after, or continue the norm and hope for one and maybe more? Can I negotiate down less than 30? Because that's a long time. I think I would gamble and win another one instead. 50 likes away with kickoff about to happen. So like that video right now, bottoms up. By the way, Kevontae Turpin's not playing. Woo! Who you got? C for the Cowboys, R for the Raiders. Keep the likes coming. Get yourself set up for the zeros, by the way, on there. The scores. By the way, back deep to return this kick is going to be Jalen Cropper, the UDFA receiver, not Deuce Vaughn, which I find very interesting. $10, Andrew Vanderpool. Cowboys won the coin toss, and they'll receive. He, by the way, looks very excited out there. Kicks away. Line drive kick out of the end zone for a touchback. All right, Andrew Vanderpool. Dak this year, nothing to worry about. After a year in the system, that makes sense for Trey Lance. Next year, Dak may need to worry. I'm a Dak supporter. Yeah, nothing to do this year. And we'll see how the year goes, and we'll know more next year. I agree. Abja Pawar, conspiracy theory. Are the Cowboys trying to sabotage Dak by getting Trey Lance instead of O-line help? It's a fun conspiracy theory. I don't think so. Maybe just go get some more O-line help. Hunter Lipke is out there, so no, I would assume no Deuce Vaughn tonight. Will Greer under center. They motion Cropper in line. And Greer will bark out a play call. So he's checking out of the first play. It's funny. That just means the front wasn't what they wanted. Into a run to Lipke. Up the middle will get 3 yards. I think that I would bet you anything Dak had dialed up a play action pass there. But the box was very light, so they check out of it. When the score is up there, you don't need the score L3, by the way. You can go to sub or something. Remember to like that video. We were just shy on 550 likes. We'll check in to do that game throughout the night. Lipke's the lone back. So no Deuce Vaughn, huh? Get a tweet out on that. Handoff again to Lipke. who gets a couple yards there, dives to the 30. Yeah, Lipke's still out there. By the way, Lipke runs, I'd say, almost too low to the ground. Like his balance is all off. Richards, Farniak, Hoffman, Ball, will let's go, all your offensive linemen, by the way. From the 30, Greer in the shotgun. It's 3rd and 5. Raiders show some pressure. They bring 5. Out route, Greer caught. First down, Cowboys. It's Jalen Brooks on the reception. Raiders had 5 men they were showing pressure from. They brought all 5. Solid enough pickup by Lipke. Brooks makes a contested catch on a comeback route that maybe could have been flagged. It's a first down. Type in your ones, folks. Greer will motion Lipke to his right. Raiders have a 4-man front. Greer, screen, caught. Upfield, it's a gain and a bit more. First down. That's Dontario Drummond, who gets about 13 on. It's not really a screen. I just call it it's a quick pass. You know, got off coverage. It's normally a hot check into it. You throw it out as a little blaze out or blaze swing. Dak Prescott, by the way, is calling the plays tonight. Greer in the shotgun from the 46-yard line. Handoff to Lipke. Lipke up the middle will get a couple. Seeing good blocking so far by the offensive line. $12:30 to go here in the first quarter. Will Greer's the quarterback for tonight. Sean McEwen's in the game at tight end. It is the 3rd string for Dallas tonight, folks. The starters are not playing. They motion McEwen from the right side to the left. Play action for Greer. Uncorks one downfield, and he missed Jalen Brooks. It was not going to be caught. Was out of bounds. Incomplete. Amik Robertson in on the coverage against Brooks there. Brett Alstein, or is it Stein? Stein? Alstein. Oh, I don't remember now, and he's told me before I feel like a jackass. Dak, future OC in 10 years. You know, Romo, of course, is the color commentator. I think Dak would make a better coach than he would make a color commentator, and vice versa for Romo. I think he's a better commentator than he is coach. 3rd and 7. Who's out there for the Cowboys on offense? I think that's Fehoko up there at the top. Cropper in the slot. Houston out there. Play clock down to 3. Greer, 5-man pressure. Sets. He's dancing around in the pocket. That's always bad. Avoids the sack. Has some space to his right. Rolls. Throws. Caught. First down, Dontario Drummond. Will the Thrill Greer is back. Oh, it terrifies me. The last time it was a pick, last game. That one, the Raiders brought 5. Greer's looking, not open, dancing around. That's what he does, baby. As we have a $10 super chat from Iverson03, a first-time super chat, 2 claps. That was fun by Greer. He does play action. We'll check it down. Finds Drummond again for a gain of a couple. And we have another super chat from Sorry. Just says, go Cowboys. Another first-time super chat. 2 claps for Sorry. I appreciate the phonetic spelling in there, by the way. Cheers. Shot time, or water shot time, bottoms up. Second and 6. From the 23. By the way, every 500 likes is a shot, and we did get there. It's a good point, Chris. Thank you. Greer. Toss left to Malik Davis. Davis up the middle, 20-15. First down, Malik Davis. So that'll be your running back room tonight, I suspect. Hunter Lipke and Malik Davis. Like the video, folks. Chris B, $2 super chat. Greer is the perfect quarterback if trying to tank. Fun, but awful. scare-roused watching. He does that ridiculous stuff. It looks great, but it's not sustainable at his level of talent. Cheers, 500 likes. From the 12. And we got a flag here. So flag here on the Cowboys. It'll back him up for offsides. I think that was really a false start. I do owe 5 push-ups, by the way. We got some more supers. George Lopez. Let's go, Cowboys. I'm ready for football season. Cheers to you, George. Abja Pawar. Crazy idea. Use Trey Lance and Wildcat and goal line formations. I don't think it's that crazy. A flag on Josh Ball for a false start. 1st and 15. Greer under pressure. He's just running around. He's going to scramble. He's going to get to the 10, the 5, out of bounds at the 4. And a flag on the play. Flag on the Raiders. That is declined. So it's 2nd and goal here or 2nd and short, I should say, for the Cowboys. They can still get the first down. First, I think they actually gave him the first down. No, that doesn't make any sense. Should be 2nd down. Who knows? From the 2-ish. They did give him a 1st and goal, which I think got the first down, but whatever. They did some funkery with the yardage marker. Greer, boot right. He's looking. Greer is going to score. Touchdown, Cowboys. The Cowboys offense hasn't done jack shit all preseason with Will Greer. Dak starts calling the plays, and they immediately score. Spam TD. Let's go. They ran tight formation. They faked the handoff to Lipke. It's basically you put a man on an island of, is he going to roll with Schoonmaker or not? Schoonmaker throws a block. That's easy. How about them apples? A flawless opening drive for the Dallas Cowboys. 11 plays, 75 yards. Will Greer has looked the best he's looked in like 3 preseasons. 2 for the Cowboys, I should say. By the way, Josh Ball is headed to the locker room. So Josh Ball is heading there. How about you give some shout-outs here, Producer Chris? I do owe 5 push-ups, though. We have changed the push-up rules because they were better last year. And we have to up the level to keep the penalty boys from returning. Instead of doing 1 push-up for the first flag, 2 for the second, 3rd for the 3rd, I owe it based on yardage. That's 5 push-ups here. There is going to be a game this year where I have to do 130.
You're going to get ripped.
No doubts about it.
You're going to get ripped.
I'm going to get jacked. Maybe with some of that dad body weight. All right. Give some shout-outs. I owe 5 push-ups here.
While you're spamming those TDs in the chat right now, we got another super chat from Chris
1,
B.
2,
Dak, you're hired.
3,
Got to do both.
4.
F. McCarthy and Shoddy. You know, he's 1 for 1.
Is he the best play caller on the Cowboys?
I'm
making that the pin poll. Make it into a weigh-in, too. Or a weigh-in as well, I should say. Is Dak the best play caller on the Cowboys?
I mean, so far he is.
For 1 drive, 1 touchdown. Literally cannot do any better. I'm only like 50% serious there, give or take. Jay Elam, a $5 super chat. Think Dak just took McCarthy's play calling job. The one thing I will continue to say, Dak has a very, very high football IQ. Especially pre-snap. It's really good. So, more adventures, says Mo Money, Mo Problems. Cheers to you, my friend, a $5 super chat. Keep the likes coming, keep the supers coming. And we are blocking the bots, by the way, as there is a touchback there with 9:25 to go. Among the Cowboys heading out there, Mozzie Smith, Sam Williams are playing tonight. I do wonder if at a certain level, you see the bot. If you see the bots, type B. We're gonna keep blocking them. I wonder if they're gonna punish Sam by making him play the entire game. Wouldn't rule it out. Get in shape. I think we'll see some Michael Mayer tonight too. By the way, I'm just gonna start at quarterback for the Raiders. Looks like Aiden O'Connell. AOC. It is O'Connell. Stretch right. 3, maybe 2 yards on that one for Zamir Whites. We have another super chat coming in. Get to that one here momentarily from Spencer Smith. Neville Gallimore's out there. Devin Harper, I saw. Who else is out there at linebacker? I should have checked that. Jabril Cox. It's Cox and Harper tonight. Connell looking left, checks it down to Michael Mayer. Good tackle by Kelvin Joseph in the flat. Going to be right at the first down marker. By the way, for those of you who are watching the Cowboys version of the broadcast, it's only local for the preseason. The first down marker was off by a full 2 yards. Josh Butler getting the start at corner because Deron Bland's not playing and Deshaun Wright's still injured. Israel Mukwamu, Marquise Bell, Wanye Thomas in there at safety. All right, 3rd and 1. They did not get the first down. O'Connell, handoff. There's nothing there. It is blown up in the backfield by Devin Harper. Your interior defensive line, by the way, did a fantastic job, even if Harper wasn't there. Your nose guards, Gallimore, Mozzie Smith. Mozzie Smith did an awesome job on that play. Great rep by Mozzie Smith. So Raiders will punt. We'll give some super chat shout-outs here. And fair caught with a lot of contact in the face, by the way, of Jalen Cropper. All right, super chat shout-out to those here, by the way, as I'll continue to block the bots. Let's see what we got here. Spencer Smith, a first-time super chat. So 2 claps for Spencer. The offense did the best when he started telling Amari to run his own routes. He's been the best offensive coordinator for a while. 74% voting yes on Dak being the best offensive coordinator for the team. The Boss, a $5 super chat. Glad the season is back, you guys, and glad you guys are back. We are happy to be here. There's nothing I like doing more than our watch parties, so make sure you guys are subscribed, and we'll have some fun all season long. From Brett Stevens, Tom, help me win a debate with a Dak hater since he can't read the defense really well and makes bad decisions. Unfortunately, Brett, I think what you are dealing with is someone who does not operate in reality. Things you can show them are the career interception rates. And point them to any person who studies the film for a job, whether that's a Nate Tice, it's a Derek Clausen. There's a long list of names who, even ask Ben Solak, who's an Eagles guy. He loves Dak because Dak is a film nerd's quarterback. Like, the flashy, sexy plays aren't always there because he doesn't have the same physical skill set, but he wins. Like, this. Have them watch a game and have them count how often Dak is signaling something pre-snap. That's a great indication of how good he's in that area. Frankly, I think you're just dealing with someone who just will never be swayed. You know, to a certain extent, I hate politics, but Dak conversations are political. Not from like a political perspective of like actual politics, but in the divisiveness of it. I think that's kind of where we're at, unfortunately. The discourse has jumped a shark. It's been gone for a while. Iverson 03. How have the players that weren't heavily linked but weren't drafted with the Cowboys, such as Dalton Kincaid, Michael Mayer, Steve Avila? I haven't paid that much attention. We'll see some Michael Mayer tonight. Kincaid is a great pass catcher, does have some work to do as a blocker, which might raise some concerns. And I have not paid attention much to Steve Avila, so I don't really have the answer there for you. But we are back to the football game. 7:27 to go here in the first quarter. Josh Ball is questionable with a hip injury. We will see if he returns at some point soon or not. Handoff to Hunter Lipke, a gain of a couple. So 2nd and 10 here. As we have 2nd and 8, a $10 super chat. Ordinary man. What's the over-under for Dak interceptions this year? 11.5, give or take, which he hasn't hit very often. But people get bent out of shape out of 1 year because they don't like him. Cheers. Greer looking right. Quick pass, caught. Schoonmaker gets 5. 3rd and we'll say 3 or 4 here. So type in those 3s on 3rd downs as Dakota Whitehead, a super chat. What is your regular season prediction? We'll have an entire video on that. After cut down, before the season begins, we'll have a record prediction, I promise you. 3rd and 3. For Will Greer, type in those 3s. Heavy pressure look being shown here by the Raiders. They're only going to bring 4, though. Greer. Ooh, caught! 1st down. I want to see a replay on that one because I think that's Masterson out there. Luke Masterson. I thought he was going to pick that off. Oh, just past the outstretched arms of Luke Masterson. A 1st down from Dennis Houston. Type in those 1s. Good throw by Greer. Greer, handoff to Lipke off the right side. Lipke picks up 8. Nice run in there. TJ Bass, by the way, is in the game at right guard for the injured Josh Ball. It's a hip injury for Josh Ball. Chris B, will roster cuts start tomorrow? They will. At least they might. Full list that will come on Tuesday. Maybe you see some more Monday. 2nd and 1 from the 44. Lipke, the handoff right side, gets 4. God, he runs too low to the ground for me. The balance issues I don't like there. Duncan from Connecticut. No Josh Ball, feels like addition by subtraction. I don't mind getting a longer look at TJ Bass here. I really don't. 1st down, Cowboys. Type in those 1s. Greer in the shotgun. 3 left, 1 right. Greer drops back over the middle. Caught! Sean McEwen, a 1st down. Very tough to sometimes differentiate those Michigan tight ends, but it's a 1st down, Dallas. Nice pitch and catch there. So 1st down, Cowboys from the 42-yard line. Handoff to Malik Davis. Davis is going to get nothing there. Luke Masterson filling the hole nice. So they ran off the right side. Davis tried to spin it back up the middle. Waiting was Masterson. No gain, 2nd and 10. $3:55 to go here in the first quarter. Dak Prescott is calling the plays for the Cowboys. Greer under center. Play action. Wants to uncork it. Downfield. Greer! Oh, he missed him! He had a touchdown! They had it! Tyron Billy Johnson. They had Tyron Billy Johnson wide open in the end zone, and Will Grier missed him. They had it. 3rd and 10 now. Brutal. Shotgun look for Grier. Grier downfield. Incomplete to Simi Fehoko. Tough catch to make there. Decent ball placement. Grier wanted a flag. It really should be 14-0. They dialed up. They called the touchdown play. Grier wanted a flag. I didn't. Quick replay there. Not the best one. Didn't see much of it there. Okay, Brandon Aubrey on for a field goal try. Push that sub across there, yeah. 59-yard try. He missed it just left. But he had the leg for it. So no good from Aubrey on a 50-yard try. Make sure you guys have subscribed. The goal is 159.5K. No good from Brandon Aubrey, but at least he has the leg for that. That would have been, if it had been online, that would have been good from 64. So the leg is there. I'm never really going to be mad from a missed 59-yarder. That would almost be a positive that I've seen the leg that we hadn't really seen before. But in general, I don't think you're going to kick very many 59-yard tries. Should have been 6 because Will Grier had him. Will Grier had him. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We are on sub-only chat, by the way. Free videos every single day. We'll be here. Coming back in the office tomorrow. In case there are some roster cuts, we'll break it down. We'll have at least one video tomorrow, maybe 2. Have some videos Monday, videos Tuesday, Wednesday. Every single day here on the Cowboys Report. So if you haven't already, please make sure you guys are subscribed. Anthony says they are subscribed. I appreciate that. J-Dog says there is a Raiders report. This is the Cowboys Report. We are cooler. All right, we are down. Let's go to the likes here. We're down by about half on the like side. So if you haven't already, like the video until the game comes back. Every 100 likes is a shot. We'll say 710. Easier number to remember. It's actually up over 730 already, but 710 is the number we are at here. So like the video, every 100 likes we get, I will do a shot for. We're at 782. So I think we're going to get there. And this is, by the way, until the next play happens. Because I'm not going to do 100 for everyone. We'll do every 500 total will be a shot. I'm feeling good. I'm going to pour it out here. We're at 809. There's 817. Let's count it. Cheers. Can we get to 910? We're at 830. Can we get there? Like that video. 839. Keep liking it. Raiders Report is at 1,000. Let's not lose in likes. That's easy for us to win. Every single person should do it. Supers is not going great. We'll check in that later on. But like that video. Remember, you need commas and spaces there. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line for the Raiders. Aiden O'Connell with some time. Downfield. Broken up. A great pass breakup by Josh Butler, who I've been fairly whelmed by so far this season, trying to make a case why he should be on the practice squad. In coverage on Trey Tucker, a 3rd-round pick, by the way. That's textbook from Butler. That is a fantastic rep. So 2nd and 10 now from the 49-yard line. Connell in the shotgun. He looks left. Quick out. Caught. Butler makes a driving tackle. It's a gain of maybe 4 or 5. As Chris B has a $2. He's gaining some ground, by the way, in the Super Chat battle. You have to check in on that. A lot of 2s, a lot of 5s. I believe 100 is still the lead, though. I know it's random, but do you like college football? I do. I think it's awesome. I was watching the Notre Dame-Navy game earlier, and that was a blowout, so we turned it off there. All right, 3rd and 4. Pretty generous spot from the officials. They gave him 6. Only had 6, but whatever. From the 45. Got to get to the 4. Flag on the play. O'Connell, high, incomplete. But what is the flag for? Kelvin Joseph was offsides. Come on, dude. What are you doing out there? So it's a 1st down Raiders. You can't line up offsides, man. You're fighting for a roster spot, and you're offsides. That's unacceptable. You got off the field, and you screw it up. So I owe 5 more push-ups. Boneheaded. O'Connell under center. He checks out. I think he caught out the mic there. It's a handoff to Zamir White. Nothing there. Does a good job to dive forward and get a couple. Junior Feoko, Quinton Bohanna, Chauncey Golston out there. Got a super chat from Sam coming in. The onesie should be coming in soon, Sam. And by the way, this is the same Sam. Your MVP item should arrive early next week. If you about Farniok so far, is ball out. Ball's hurt. So far, so fine for Farniok, but I haven't seen much else. I haven't seen any bad plays. That's what matters to me in the moment here. O'Connell, 2nd and 7. Play action pass. With time, downfield, dropped. Maybe a pass breakup for Wanye Thomas. Looks like a drop to me. 3rd down. Type in those 3s as Ernest Huntley. A 20-piece. I think there's just a drop. Good coverage by Wanye, but that should have been caught. 3rd and 7. Ernest Huntley, a shot coming up here. Cheers. Raiders run a draw up the middle. They're not going to get it. Junior Feoko makes the tackle. It's 4th down. Now, the fact they ran that there makes me think they'll go for it. Looks like they will. First $5, Mr. Stegosaurus, bad parts of Kentucky. Cowboys games are region locked. Got to watch the Bengals. At least they don't suck anymore. It's a big deal. 4th and 4. O'Connell in the shotgun. 4-man front. They got Feoko playing edge, by the way. Williams and a whistle blows. Flag. Timeout Raiders. Span the 4s for 4th down. By the way, we are 70 likes away from another shot. Every 500 is a shot here on the Cowboys Report. Let's run through the Super Chat menu here, Chris. You haven't done that in a little bit here. Oh, actually, no. Yes, let's do that. Yes. I was about to say the exact same thing there. Good call there. Get the 4s flowing in the comments section if you haven't already done so here. And please make note, today's show is made possible by Rocket Money. Now, it kind of blew my mind when I found this out, but 80% of people have subscriptions they've forgotten about. When I think of how many free trials you subscribe to that you forgot about or stuff you're not using anymore, so I'm a big fan of Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that tracks, finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lowers your bills all in one place. The link is rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. That link will be in the comments section and the description, by the way, of today's show, in the comments section and the description. Most people think they're spending about $80 a month on subscriptions. In reality, the total is closer to 200 from that perspective. With over 3 million users and counting, Rocket Money customers average over $720 a year. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions. Manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. That's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Links in the comments section and in the description of today's show. We appreciate Rocket Money sponsoring this edition of the Cowboys Report. The Super Chat menu today. $10 is a water shot. $20 is a regular shot. $50 tortilla slaps. You can pick myself or producer Chris to get slapped. $100, and you will go on the Cowboys Beer Hat of Honor. The MVP today, most combined Super Chats, is getting this signed if you want it. American flag for the Cowboys. Spread it out fully here. Oh, it's upside down like an idiot. Cowboys, America's team flag. We'll sign that if you want it to be signed. Otherwise, we'll ship it as is. Get it sent out to you. 100 is the mark to beat total. So, a 101 Super Chat. You go on the Beer Hat of Honor, and you get to be the MVP. It's pretty cool, as far as I'm concerned. Remember to like that video. 25 likes away from a shot. 4th and 3. O'Connell in the shotgun on 4th down. Cowboys bring pressure, quick pass, caught, it's a first down. Josh Butler in coverage, beaten by Trey Tucker. The 3rd round pick. 11 likes away, keep it coming, folks. It's the quick slant, pretty easy there. Good throw by O'Connell, right of the money. He's accurate, give him that. So 1st and 10. With a minute to go in the first quarter. 1,000 likes, it's a shot. O'Connell looks right, screen pass, dialed up. Mozzie Smith and Jabril Cox makes the initial contact. A really good rep there by Jabril Cox. It's a gain of 5, but it could have been more. Mozzie was about to make the downfield pursuit tackle. Second and 5, the Raiders have to run at least one more play this quarter. They are at the 20, just outside the Rocket Money red zone. O'Connell's in empty. Cowboys will bring for a flag on the play. I think this is going to be a false start. And I'll tell you what, they blew it dead. Isaiah Land cooked the left tackle. That was an awesome rep from Land. That'll be on the film, but won't be anywhere else. 71 moved a half second early, went for like a cut block, and Land dodged him. 2nd and 10, I owe a shot, or 2nd and 15. No, 2nd and 10 because they gained 5 on the first down play. Duh. Raiders in the shotgun from the 25, now outside the Rocket Money red zone. Handoff, Zamir White up the middle. Cameraman got fooled. He gets 6, but there is a flag on the play. And it's holding on the Raiders. Back them up again. Quit cheating, Raiders. Quit cheating. Ooh, really? Okay. They're not going to run a play here, I don't think. They will not. So let's go to the Super Chat menu. Let's do an F the Raiders driver, and I'll do my push-ups that I still owe. So I'm pretty sure I owe 5 more here. The Super Chat leaderboard has been updated. Thank you, producer Chris. Jay Elam is actually in the lead at 107. Jay McD is at 100. And Brandon LaValle is at 60. Now, Jay did have the 50. That's a good point there. That's how he jumped up there, and a bunch of other ones in there. So Jay Elam has 107. Now, that's Julius, by the way. He won last week. Can somebody beat him? I don't think we've ever had here on the show a back-to-back MVP. I don't think that's happened before. So Jay Elam in the lead at 107. Chris B's got a decent amount. I'm not sure what his exact total is there, producer Chris. You checking them in? Is it 32? Okay. So he's got a bunch of smaller ones. That's fine. 108 combined. It's combined figures, by the way, would take the lead. All right. So, it's at how many? Oh, okay. If you hate the Raiders and you don't like Chugs or Mitch or the Raiders Report, type in FTR for F the Raiders. We'll go double cam here because I'm going to do some push-ups. I owe 5 of them. We'll give producer Chris the chance for a shout-out here, or to do shout-outs here. So type in FTR if you hate the Raiders. I owe 5 push-ups for a 5 penalty yards that happened earlier. Cheers.
All the bots are in the chat right now. Type the B, type the FTR. Man, you guys are going fast. Mr. Stegosaurus, James Adams, Ordinary Man. What's up? Oh! JMCD 100 bomb! Yes, sir!
$100 from Jay McD. He's going on the Beer Hat of Honor again. Well, he does take the lead. Get the initials on there. Get some fresh beers, too. 2nd and 20. That's going to fall. Don't you dare fall. 2nd and 20 for the Raiders. Jay McD says, hey, Tom, loving the show. Keep working that hat. Go, boys. Everyone spam Jay McD in the comment section. 2nd and 20 for the Raiders. They're the 35. O'Connell with time. Over the middle. Incomplete. High towards Trey Tucker was the intended target. I'm going to move your sticker around a little bit, Jay McD, so they're not all right next to each other. I think that's boring. Whoever wins them at the end of the year is going to see how bad my handwriting is. It's garbage. FTR in the comment section, folks. Like Ordinary Man just did a $5 super chat. Quick pass, caught to the 26, Trey Tucker. Someone is super far behind in the live chat. Just commented on the Will Greer missed TD. You're way behind. We're in the 2nd quarter now, folks. 4th and 10. I'll do my beer cheers here, or beer chug, after the field goal try from Daniel Carlson. We'll give some more FTR shout-outs here, producer Chris. So you can go double cam for that while I chug. Left hash, a 44-yard try. Carlson's one of the better kickers in the NFL, and that's why. Never in doubt. Drilled that one, the former Auburn product. 7-3, the Cowboys lead. Should be 14-3. Dak's calling the play sign. He called the touchdown play, and Will Greer missed the guarantee touchdown. Tyron Billy Johnson was wide open in the end zone. Missed him. All right, give some shout-outs. I owe some chugs.
All right, while Tom's chugging right now, get those FTRs, F the Raiders in the chat. I want to see this thing go fast. Drew Singley, Jordan, James Adams, Robert, Drew. Here we go, guys. Sunshine Hubbard, I see ya. Jordan, Mallory, Nico, Drew, Jeff, Joe, Michael, Ordinary Man. Richie, Joe, Brian, DeSoto, Clayton. Glad you guys are here hanging out with us tonight, man. Can't wait for the season to start.
All right. 14:09 to go in the 2nd quarter. I love all the FTRs in the comment section, by the way. Cheers, folks. Woo! Kick is away from Carlson. Touchback. He got a pretty strong leg. No real surprise there. Whew. Ernest Huntley! Another $100 out of nowhere! Ernest is in second place at 120. My goodness. All right, I think we set ourselves over about a 6-pack each game. Gonna need more here. We'll do this the next timeout that makes sense. Will Grier under center. Boot right. Throws. Caught. McEwen gets 3. So, remember, Dak Prescott is the play caller tonight. Everyone spam EH in the comment section for Ernest Huntley coming through with the big-time super chat. It has to be individual ones, by the way, but any 200 individual super chat, you can pick the number and the name, but not 69, nothing weird, on a custom Cowboys Baby Olivia onesie. As Simi Fehoko picks up half of it on 2nd and 7. I'm just going to put EH on this one because the stickers are kind of small. And otherwise, like you can't see what's going on there. Keep the EHs coming. 3rd and 2. Will Grier in the shotgun. It is a shorter 2, by the way. And it's a handoff to Lipke. Lipke right at the marker. Really bad spot. I don't think he got it, but he definitely didn't get it based on the spot. I think they're going to go for it, by the way. Let's go for it. Ernest, a 50. A 50-piece. That's a slap for somebody. They're going to go for it. Lipke gets the first down. And a little bit more. Type in your ones. Spam those ones for me. As our broadcast was cut out, which is not great. Get the ones in the comment section, folks. We'll just turn it off and turn it back on there. Jay Elam, 100. Let me get a napkin. It's leaking out a little bit here. FTR, F Chugs, F Mitch, DC for life. 1st and 10, Hunter Lipke gets a gain of 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Grier checks down to Davis. Davis gets inside the 45. So I owe two. You have to do the math on who's winning. I think Jay is in the lead again. I'm not really sure. It's a battle here. It's close. So Jay Elam back in the lead. What does he have, and what does Ernest have? 207 versus 200. Jay over Ernest. We'll do all of these on. I will need some more beers, by the way, at the next media timeout, plus a slap. 1st and 10 Cowboys. Will Grier. Hand off to Malik Davis. Davis gets 3. So it is 2nd down here. 2nd and we'll say 7. We have not seen Deuce Vaughn. We have not seen Rico Dowdle. Those are your guys going to be on the roster. Nomadic Cole, a $2, says, go Cowboys. Go Simi Fehoko. We'll see if he can make the team. I haven't seen much of Brooks tonight, which might indicate where your roster battle's at. Make note of that, as Fehoko's at the bottom of the screen here. He's on the field side. I think that's Houston and Cropper out there, so not much of Jalen Brooks here. Duncan says Dak's the OC GOAT versus Dak the quarterback, also GOAT. Grier, downfield. Oh, he missed him. That was too far. Good coverage. Incomplete. Trying to go a slot fade to Jalen Moreno Cropper. Ernest Huntley, a $20 super chat. That's a shot as Ernest retakes the lead early on here. from... Oh, wait, he's only got how many now here? Okay, Ernest... Well, okay. Oh, okay, I'll update the numbers here in a minute. Will Greer throws, caught, Fayoko to the 25. Jay Elam's in first, Jay McD is in second, Ernest in third. It's a battle, folks. Bottoms up, Ernest. I love how Ernest doesn't say anything, just super chats. Absolutely iconic. Cheers to you, Ernest. Fayoko beats Duke Shelley as the Cowboys are marching. Grant says RIP to Tom's liver. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Will Greer, play action, boot left. Looking, throwing, off balance, finds Fayoko to the 16. A gain of 9 as we are inside the Rocket Money red zone. RocketMoney.com/Cowboys. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, helps you lower your bills all in one place. RocketMoney.com/Cowboys. A gain of 9. 9:01 to go as the whistle blows here. I'm not entirely sure what for, unless there was an injury timeout. It was David Long, the Raiders' nickel corner, was injured on that play. All right. I owe 2 beer chugs, Chris. So find a driver here, or a weigh-in, I should say, or a comment thingy. Give some shout-outs. I'll chug the first one. Then we'll reset. I'll have you get some beers and get a tortilla, and then we'll do slaps after this one here. All right. Chris, take it away.
All right, where are you guys from? Let me know where you're from. What's your city in the chat? Let's see it, guys. Where are you from? Lone Wolf from San Antonio. Jordan, Shreveport. Oklahoma City. McAllen, Texas. Shreveport, your mom's house. Yeah. Virginia, Fresno. Louisiana, Michigan. Hawaii. Lancaster. Brooklyn, New York. Alaska. Out of way. Join in all the way from up north, baby. Bristol. Out of way, Tom.
Whew. All right. I'll tell you what. Sometimes that air bubble hits on only one of the beers. That's not fun. That's not fun. We'll need 2 more beers here. Chris, you can come back to me. We'll hang out. And then we'll do slaps as well. Remind me, did I do a shot for 1,000 likes? Fucking A. What? No. No way. Yeah, okay. I got a plan. I got a plan then. I think we're okay, but I'll message you. All right. I owe a shot. One shot coming up here. Chris is going to refill our helmet chug. Bottoms up. Woo! That's something. I'll tell you what. Keep your cities in the comments here. Greer, quick pass to Lipke. I think he caught it. They will say it was a catch. First down, type in your ones. Easy open man. Nice catch by Lipke. Full extension diving catch. First and goal. Greer looking. pumps, avoids the man, and gets nothing. Boot right, pretty well covered. Go ahead and put him on the paper towels for when the dripping occurs. 2nd and 9, or I should say 2nd and goal for the Cowboys. It's always funny to me when they do the preseason games, they don't have goal as an option on their scoreboard. But it is 2nd and goal here. 8:08 to go in the half. 7-3 Cowboys lead. Greer under center. Play clock down to 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, the snap. Greer, boot right, throws, caught, Schoonmaker! Touchdown Cowboys! Everyone spam your TDs! Prove me wrong that Dak Prescott isn't the next Sean McVay as a play caller. Prove me wrong, you can't. This is the best Will Greer has ever looked in his life. It's his last game for Dallas, and he's playing out of his damn mind. Schoonmaker scores. That will be on my Twitter in a little bit. Extra point is good, by the way. Cowboys, 14-3. All right, while we wait for the Twitter, or to get the tweet up there, let's do some shout-outs. And I owe a beer cheers again, or a helmet chug. And then later, a shot from Maximilian Merson. Should probably check in on that Raiders Super Chat battle. I'm pretty sure we're still behind, but we're making ground with everything counting at 2 for 1 with our handicap there. Actually, I'm going to get the tweet out here. So give some shout-outs here, Chris. Go ahead and mute me, and then I will, or go ahead, get yourself unmuted, whatever it is. And then I will get the tweet out, and I will just do some beer helmet cheers here as well.
All right, let's go. Keep spamming those TDs in the chat. Let's go. 14-3. Man, we're coming out dominant right now. Super dominant. This is probably the best they've looked all preseason with Dak calling plays. I love it. What's up, John? What's up, Bob? Jordan, spamming those TDs. I love it. John, Nomadic Cole, Bobby, D. Soto, David Patty, Joe in the chat, Kathy in the chat. I think that's supposed to be Dominator, I think. Ordinary Man. I love it. I love it. Joey, Austin, let's go. Let's go. Get the chug going. Get the chug going for Tom now. Let's get chugs in the chat right now. Let's go. Just singular chug, not chugs. F. Jeremy chugs, but we're chugging right now. Let's go. Anthony, I see you. And we got another super chat from Jay McD. You love to see it. Tom's leaking. Don't love to see that. All right, we got a couple super chats to catch up on right here.
Okay. Make sure you're muted, by the way. I think I might have double hit it. Maximilian Merson. Daddy Dak needed that kiss in the caboose, in my opinion. What do you think, Tom? I think Mike McCarthy needed it as the play caller. Their quarterback's out here getting you more points than you normally get. They should be up 21-3. Will Greer ain't never looked this good. Joe is spamming chook, or puke. You can tell I'm maybe not 100% sober here. Chris B should be 3 for 3 on TDs. They should be. They called the touchdown play, and Will Greer missed it, by the way. He missed it. Kickoff is a touchback again for Brandon Aubrey. Jay McD, I'm loving the energy tonight. Keep it going. Screw the haters. FTR. Go Cowboys. One shot. One more. By the way, I would very much appreciate it if we get some $10 supers for water shots as DAM Entertainment, $300. Bang! Play here coming up. Handoff, Zamir White gonna bounce it and get 5-6. We'll leave this up for a little bit here. Just saying hi. Going home soon from Iraq, dealing with trash talking from some battle buddies who have 2 teams but can't claim one. Let's go Cowboys. We still them boys. Cowboy Nation, stand up. Hey, DAM, first off, I owe you 3 helmet stickers and a beer cheers, or a chug out of it, I should say, and I might die tonight. 200 and above is an Olivia onesie, so you can pick another one if you want. As a quick slant is caught. Trey Tucker past the 40, beats Eric Scott, by the way. He's in first place, by the way. Your initial MVP award, DM, is on its way. It should be there Tuesday or so, FYI. So if you want another Olivia onesie, no more 69s. You can email me, DM me, or comment, whatever it is. We'll have some fun there. I owe a shot. I'd love some $10 supers for water shots, too. Toss left to Zamir White. We'll cut it up and get past midfield, a gain of about 6. So a shot here. Thank you, Grant. I'll just shout out Andres Yabarvo says, let's go. Let's make the last preseason game count. DAM Entertainment takes the lead with 300 in supers tonight as the MVP. Winner gets this Cowboys American flag. I'm all twisted and tangled. 2nd and 4 is coming up here. 6 minutes to go. There we go. From the 47. Whistle blows, timeout Raiders. The play clock was winding down. All right, shot. Chaser. Thank you, Grant. Please get Tom some water. FTR for F the Raiders. Woo! Also shout out Pneumatic Cole here. Greer really playing his best, take back that QB3 spot. He's looking for a job right now. That's what he's searching for. And this is, I think by a pretty good margin, the best we have ever seen Will Greer play. And I don't think it's an accident it's coming in a game where Dak Prescott is the offensive coordinator. Brandon LaValle, $10. Just stepped over to the Raiders Report channel. Tom Mitch and Chugs look about as good as the Raiders are right now. LMFAO, F Chugs, F Mitch, DC for life. Spam it in the comments. 2nd and 4. O'Connell, out route, caught. Eric Scott tried to undercut it, but could not get his fingers on it. Cheers. I've got my my water in here, by the way. It's easier for me to transport. It's actually strawberry caffeine sugar packets with the water. So it's really good. FTR in the comments. DAM Entertainment coming through with the 300 piece to take the lead. O'Connell, under pressure. Should be a flag for holding. He throws it, caught. Michael Mayer gets the first down and a little bit more. You know, Ben Bannigue should have drew a holding call? Is that right? Drawn? Should have had a holding call in his favor. Wasn't flagged, and the Raiders get the first down. Abjit Pawar, is Dak's play calling aggressive or conservative? Pretty balanced, I think. They went forward on 4th down in their own territory, so which I like in the preseason. So aggressive, but like not reckless. Handoff, Zamir White up the middle, and White will score. Touchdown Raiders. It's actually, by the way, that's actually Damian Williams, not Zamir White. 32, not 35. That one was easy. I'd love a replay. Like, this is what I hate about the preseason. They are interviewing Michael Gallup. Gallup's a nice guy, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit. I do not care about this interview with Michael Gallup. What I want to see is how the hell Damian Williams just scored untouched from 24 yards out. Who blew their assignment? Because that shit matters. Who blew their gap? Who left their gap? As Carlson's extra point is barely good, by the way. 14-10, 4:38 to go in the half. I want to know who blew it. It might have been Israel Mukwamu, who I will say, by the way, not looked very good this preseason. And let's edit. Yeah. Has not looked very good. At least relative to what we saw last year. He looked really good. Now, not so much. All right, Super Chat MVP, then some shout-outs, and then I owe a giant, another helmet chug here for DAM Entertainment, coming out of nowhere with a $300 Super Chat. Update the Raiders report with we're playing with a handicap. You know, we're getting strokes on the golf course. We're at 2.4K. So maybe include, 2 for 1. Or don't tell them. Maybe, you know what? Don't tell them. Don't tell them. We'll have some fun there. DAM Entertainment, 300. Jay McD is at 220. Jay Elam is at 207. The winner is getting this giant Cowboys flag. Wow, you know what? That looks really weird reversed, by the way. The States. It is. Oh, I know why it looks weird. Now it looks better. I had it inside out because I'm not sober. The MVP is getting that. Signed if you want it. All good if not. Totally up to you guys here. How about, Chris, you read off these super chats while I do a giant beer helmet chug, and I'll tell you what, I might need a minute. So go ahead and go. Let's go dual cam. I'm feeling it. I'm like 8 shots deep and a 6-pack deep. He's not here yet. Oh my God! DAM Entertainment, a $200 super chat, says my donation is for the top current leader. I just love the show. I want to do a show with you when I come home. Love your show and your producer. The best show for Cowboys content. Everyone spam DAM in the comment section. The game's back. I'm not going to do the beer helmet cheers here. Email me, DAM. Here's what we'll do. Email me. We'll see when you get in town, where you live. I don't remember. I'm not sober. We'll see what we can do. But pick a number. And I think what we can do at minimum here, you had a $300 to $200, so we're cleared for it, is to get you a Baby Olivia customized onesie, your name on the back, and whatever number you want. That's like the least we can do from that perspective. So give 200 from DAM Entertainment's pool to whoever was in second, which I think was J-Mac, yeah, Jay McD. So everyone spam DAM in the comments as a handoff to Malik Davis goes for a yard. Is worth mentioning here, more supers coming. We have not seen Josh Ball return to the game since a hip injury on the opening drive. All right, Jerome Duna-Scott, is Trey Lance going to replace Cooper Rush as QB2 by the end of the season? Maybe. What's tough is he's not going to get many reps. In season, you don't get many reps. He'll be active, but we'll see about that perspective. All right, Super Chat's coming here, but we're focused on the game. 2nd and 9, Greer play action pass. Bad rep for Farniak. Greer flush left. downfield, incomplete, almost a great catch from Dennis Houston. That's a bad rep for Matt Farniok, pushed into the lap of Will Grier. Ketchlet Campbell is Trey Lance in Dallas. He's not at the game. There are flights from Dallas to San Francisco, or from San Francisco to Dallas, red eyes. I don't know if he took that one. Like, he had to get all the shit packed up. Like, 24 hours is a really rough time to make the move. So maybe in Dallas, but he's not in the stadium. At least not on the field tonight. Not playing either. All right, 3rd and 9, which makes no sense. It's 3rd and 10. Grier steps up, looking, gonna scramble, first down, cuts it up to the 41, runs over a safety, first down. And Grier throwing a little shove. We've unlocked Will Grier, finally. With our handicap, by the way, we are beating the Raiders in Super Chats, FYI. Type in those ones. Jay Elam says LMAO, damn E. Everyone spam damn E. The MVP of today's show. Grier, it's a screen, and it works to Davis, who gets 9. That works by Cowboys standards. It does. Oh, but there's a flag. Holding on the Cowboys. Barack Hoffman. So next media timeout, I owe 10 push-ups, and I might just manually chug the beers because it's faster. That's what I might do. I don't know. I'm definitely not. I am no longer sober. $10 for water shots, I beg of you. So 1st and 20. From the 33, Grier looking left, swing pass, caught by Davis, but he loses a yard. Great tackle. I didn't catch who that was. Duke Shelley in the open field. I love Chris B's super chat, by the way. Maybe we can trade Grier to the Niners for a 4th. Wouldn't that be funny? Just trade back their 4th for Will Grier. Hey, maybe you trick somebody here. I doubt it, but maybe you trick somebody. All right, 2nd and 20. 2:21 to go. Thank you, Sebastian, for the water shot. Draw. Davis up the middle. 40. Trip to the 44. So it's going to be 3rd and gettable-ish. Oh, my God. There's a flag. Holy shit. 2:09 to go. Holding. Sean McEwen. It's kind of a soft call. That's such a soft call, man. All right, so 2nd and 30 now. And 2-minute warning. So get some FTR. That works too. Tight me's. I owe 20 push-ups and then beer cheers. So, all right, here we go. Nomadic Cole, thank you. We'll get some of that high-quality H2O in a second. Get some shout-outs, Chris. 20 push-ups.
All right, guys, if you're subs, type me in the chat right now. We're trying to hit 159,500 tonight. Subscribers. We've gained since the show started 166 subscribers. So if you haven't already, go ahead and sub right now. We'll get some shout outs. ZK, Joe, Micah, California, Kyle Wright, the pitcher? Kyle Wright? Jordan, Micah Parsons, Melson, Sargent, Micah, Raymond, DeSoto, As Tom's waving to everybody, he's doing good over there. JF, ordinary man. Gabriel, Luke, Bobby, Mats, Jalen. Love to see it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Let's go. For those psychos over there at the Raiders Report, you guys are just blowing them out of the water. I love to see it. Love these Cowboys fans, man. LOL, cutie. Back at you. Dr. Ed, King. You guys are awesome. Kathy. As Tom has finished knocking out those push-ups, the chest is popping right now.
It's all arms, baby. All right. 2 beers. Give some more shout-outs, Chris. Take it away.
Let's go. Let's go. Keep it coming. D. Sodak. Or Soto, my bad. Robert. Gene. Kill it, Tom. I see you over there in the peripheral. Kathy. Austin. Jessica. What's up? What's up? Gabriel. Bobby. I think that says Bobby. Man, you guys are killing it right now. That's definitely a Bobby. Robert. Nelson. Raymond. Sesame Rocks. Let's go. Nelson. Love it. Gabriel Peterson. Mike C.
Woo! Let's get to Nomadic Cole's super chat here. Bam. That's rough. I'm not going to lie. I feel like a balloon right here. Like a balloon. Nomadic Cole. Will Greer ballin'. Go drink some of that high-quality H2O. I don't have a good water boy impression. I'm not good at impressions, but it is a high-quality H2O. Better than Gatorade. 10 more from Andres Yabarvo. 2 things give us a Super Bowl. Major injuries and dumbassery, a.k.a. penalty flags. 2 water cheers. It is now 2nd and 25. Greer, check down to Lipke, gets to the 37-ish. So 3rd down. And Raiders call a timeout here. Woo! Raiders now out of timeouts. 3rd and 15 coming up here. DAM Entertainment. It's at What Going Downey. Geraldo finally sent me his info. Thank you, Geraldo. I see ya. DAM. I'll put it in the live chat for you. It's at What Going Downey. Yeah, if YouTube ever's just like not working for you guys, Venmo is just as good. Do we have the graphic good to go? I got the graphic. Well, I mean like the special Venmo graphic. We haven't really talked about that. Check one of your graphics later. See if it's there. You have to manually put it in, yeah. 3rd and 15. Greer rolls right, scrambles, tucks, runs, gets to the edge. 1st down, Will Greer, past midfield. Type in those ones. Let's go, Will the Thrill. You love to see it. Raiders only brought 4. Finds Lipke. Lipke, the 1st down and more. Lipke 20, 15, tripped up. What a catch and run by Hunter Lipke. Cowboys are marching. Inside the Rocket Money red zone, rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Minute to play in the half. Will the Thrill from the 15 to Lipke. 10-5, touchdown. Spam your TDs. Let's go. There are no flags on the play. Lipke scores. That'll be on my Twitter in a little bit. Lipke made a one-man miss. Oh, I was on his 20-yard catch and run. They found him in the flat. Nobody with him. And he dove into the end zone because he runs like he's going to fall over at every point. Extra point is good. How about them Cowboys? 21-10. That'll be on my Twitter. Chris, give me some shout-outs here, my friend. Go double cam. Will the Thrill Greer to Hunter Lipke as the best the Cowboys offense has looked all preseason. Spam those TDs in the comment section. Let's go.
Here we go. Everybody go follow Tom if you're not on Twitter right now. He's going to get you that highlight for you guys. Retweet it. We'll give you shout-outs. Probably come at the beginning of the third quarter. We're about to get into halftime here. Jordan, I see your TD. Lorenzo, DeSoto, Ordinary Man. Jalen, Kathy, Bunker. Elaine, Lorenzo. Cowboys fan for life. Smashy Artist. LOL Cutie. Nomadic. Man, how good are the Cowboys looking tonight? Are they going to win a preseason game? Let's go. Mike Williams, Daryl Edwards, Richard Penny, I believe. Electro. Man. Go retweet Tom. He just got you guys that highlight as the Cowboys kick it off right here.
I have no idea what I have left to do in terms of shots and everything else. I have no idea where we're at. Oh, the last thing I remember is DAM asked for the Venmo. At what going down YouTube can be a little bit buggy. I'll also say that we keep every cent of the Venmo side. Super chats are easy. That's why we just make it that way. But Venmo, we actually keep every penny. YouTube takes a cut otherwise there. So, by the way, I think Dak's greatest OC in NFL history. They legitimately should be up 28-10 right now. They should be. Let him call all of the plays. 1st and 10. O'Connell from his own 25. 50 seconds to go. Downfield. Caught to the 40. Been a bunch of Trey Tucker tonight. The UC receiver. I think we owe two. Jay Elam was our last super chat. I got to get to that one here. O'Connell. Downfield. Caught again. Trey Tucker beats Eric Scott again. No timeouts for the Raiders. 20 seconds left. Tick, 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 tick. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Clock is stopped on a spike that we did not see. All right, Jay Elam. Hope you had your simple greens today. I did not, but thank you. Chris B. Caleb Williams didn't see his throw. I saw it on my feed of I got a special live in-game feed. People were still tweeting about it. Haven't seen it yet. I'm sure it was nutty. Abjit Pawar, $5. Think Dak should up Greer get a job with another team? Yeah, he is. Ideally, someone trades for him. I doubt it, but that'd be great. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 44. Raiders near field goal territory. High, it's just a throwaway. Out route is incomplete. 2nd and 10, 7 seconds left. I know there was a bunch of chaos there, but DAM Entertainment. The Venmo is the same as my Twitter handle. It's at WhatGoingDowney. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. 3rd and 10. Raiders have no timeout, so a throw here will be to the end zone, or more likely, along the sidelines. O'Connell to the sidelines, incomplete. Not on the same page as the intended target. That was Christian Wilkerson was the intended target. So it'll be like a 60-yard try? So I think I've been saying Trey Tucker. Christian Wilkinson made the last few catches. The 3 looks like a 9 because I'm not sober, so my bad. A 62-yard try from Daniel Carlson from the right hash. High snap, and Carlson just drilled it. Might have been good from 70. That one was great. But your Dallas Cowboys lead 21-13. A nearly flawless first half out of Will the Thrill Greer and your offensive coordinator, which has been Dak Prescott so far tonight. We will take a break here at halftime. For the $10 supers, which is the water shots, we will go 2 for 1. Every $10 super is actually 2 water shots. Is that specifically for my liver? Yes. Yes, it is. That is where we are at. So Venmo also works. If you, I know Damn Entertainment said he's having some issues there. At What Going Downey, Bird Gang Eagle says, can I watch the game even though I am an Eagles fan? Yes, you can watch the game. You just have to be normal. Just, be chill. If you want to watch, that's fine. Happy to have you. But you can't just be like, oh, Dak is terrible. Dak sucks. The Eagles are the greatest. Just be chill. Treat it like it would be if you're watching a Cowboys game with your friends. You can watch the game. That's fine. Just don't be weird. Don't be the Eagles fan that's eating the horse shit, which I'm sure you're not. Just don't be that guy. So we will take a halftime break as the Cowboys lead the Raiders 21-13. Do not go anywhere. Remember, $10 supers are double the water shots, so it's 2 on that front. And we are back for the second half, I should say, of action here on the Cowboys Report. Dallas leads Las Vegas 21-13. By the way, I did finally catch the Caleb Williams play. It's almost 10 o'clock Eastern. Are you fucking kidding me? You didn't see it. Bad snap. He recovered it. Just planted. Throws it like 50 yards in the air for a touchdown. Unreal play, by the way. So, Cowboys will kick off to begin the half. It is away from Brandon Aubrey. The first return of the preseason to the 15, 17, and that's about it. A horde of Cowboys defenders make the tackle. I believe that was Darwin Thompson, the former Chief, on the return, as they're doing a annoying interview for the Cowboys with Stephen Jones. I don't care. I don't. Show the damn game. Type me if you want to see the game. So 1st and 10 from the 20. Aiden O'Connell under center. We'll see if we see any Chase Garbers tonight for Vegas. O'Connell looking left over the middle. Finds a man. First down spin. And oh no. I think he just tore his ACL. That did not look good. That was, I believe, Keelan Cole. They quickly cut away from the play, which I hate. Because I don't know what's going on here. But Keelan Cole caught the pass, spun, and then went down with no real contact and then stayed down. And they haven't showed what the hell happened, which is really frustrating. It's a handoff here on second and 1. A big gain. Zamir White past midfield, out of bounds. Israel Mukwamu makes the tackle. Mark, a $2 super chat. How would you grade Mozzie this entire preseason? A, B, C, D, or F? C. I thought very small sample size from what I noticed tonight. It's tough doing D-line mid-game. I thought I've seen some nice plays from him tonight. He's in there right now, by the way, as Raiders get nothing with Mozzie combining for a half tackle there. I saw a really great rep earlier, but I haven't seen much else. Of note, Stephen Jones says they're going to extend Dak sooner rather than later. Okay. Let's see it. They said that for 3 years, and then they finally paid him. So I have to see it. They can say it all they want. I got to see it. From midfield, 2nd and 9, O'Connell drops back. Out route, caught. First down, Raiders. That was Jesper Horsted. Welcome to the preseason. What's our leaderboard look like, Chris? Who's in the lead here? Because DAM bowed out and gave us to Jay McD, right? Is in the lead. Jay McD's has the lead over Jay Elam for our Cowboys American flag. That's upside down. What am I doing? Ernest in third. Cowboys American flag giveaway tonight. All right. 1st and 10. O'Connell. Handoff right. Blown up in the backfield. That's a tackle for loss by Darrell Johnson. Spam TFL in the comment section. There you go. What does the Super Chat battle against the Raiders look like? Take your time. Look into it. We're at 3K because we're playing with a handicap. We get double. They're at 2.4. So we're beating them. 2.4. We're down by about 1,000 in real life, but hey, we're cheating. O'Connell all day over the middle. Good tackle by Tyrus Wheat. You know, Wheat was an edge rusher at Mississippi State but he makes the tackle in coverage there. Third down. Third down. By the way, scary moment in the Dolphins game. David Davis took a hit in traffic, and they brought out the cart for him, and that game might not resume in Dolphins-Jags. Happened in the Patriots game, which the player was fine, but they'll be ultra cautious what happened previously. 3rd and 7. O'Connell all day, downfield, incomplete. Joseph, that maybe should have been a flag, but it's incomplete. 4th down. There's a lot of contact there on a slot fade. And I saw Stephen Jones smiling there, and I think he's like, that should have been a flag. So David Davis in the Dolphins game was placed on that stretcher and carted and taken off the field. And that Dolphins-Jags game might not resume with the Jags up big in the 4th quarter. So a 50-yard try from the right hash. Daniel Carlson is good inside the right upright. 21-16 as the greatest play caller in NFL history, Dak Prescott, set to call some more plays for Will the Thrill Greer here, in the 3rd quarter. But first, today's show is made possible by Rocket Money. Did you know that Rocket Money can cancel a subscription for you, especially those that are maybe a pain in the ass to cancel or super time consuming from that perspective? Are subscriptions draining your wallet? Most people think they're spending about $80 a month on their subscriptions, when in reality, the number is closer to $200. When you're signed up for so many things, delivery services, streaming services, everything else in between, it is very easy to lose track of what you're paying for. With Rocket Money, you can easily cancel the ones you don't want with just a press of the button. No more long hold times, annoying emails, or calls with customer service. Rocket Money does the work for you. They're a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills all in one place. They also let you monitor all your expenses in that one place, recommend custom budgets based on your past spending, and they'll even send you a notification when you reach your spending limits. Stop wasting money on things that you don't use. Instead, cancel your unwanted subscriptions and manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. That's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Links in the comment section and the description of today's show. rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. A $10 super chat from Jay Elam. Love what you do, Tom. Not going to compete with someone's free money. DC for life. Not a problem, Jay Elam. I appreciate you. I appreciate every single person who watches us here on the Cowboys Report, super chats or not. I also doubly appreciate this being a $10 so I can do a water shot. I really appreciate that. He's not the real MVP, or not the actual MVP, but the real one, as I needed that. Thank you, Jay Elam. I appreciate that. The Raiders Report is up by 800 likes, and they have now reclaimed the lead by 300 in super chats. Remember, we get double points, so it's closer than what it's been. A touchback here. So like the video if you haven't already done so. We're at 1,251. Keep the likes coming. All right, 3rd quarter. Well, let's go. Ball, Hoffman, Farniak, and Awesome Richards are your O-linemen here for the Cowboys. I see Princeton Fant. I see Seth Green, not the actor. So Malik Davis in the football game here. Boy, he ain't making this team, I don't think. 2 tight ends left. Play action pass. Greer goes downfield. Caught. First down. Reversing field. Billy Tyron Johnson. First down, Cowboys. Or Tyron Billy Johnson, excuse me. Every time I see Billy Johnson, I go, white shoes. Because he also wears white shoes, and it throws me off. I think Dak's still calling your plays. 1st and 10 from the 41 now. Handoff to Davis. He gets 2 yards. By the way, the Dolphins game has been suspended, been canceled following David Davis's injury. So hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's just like the Patriots game that got canceled. The player was okay. And, with 8.5 to go in the game, they're like, who cares? Let's just make sure our guys are mentally okay. Preseason. 2nd and 8. Greer in the shotgun. Handoff. Davis, the first down, and he hurdles a man. First down, Cowboys. Malik Davis showing what he can do. Type in those ones. First down, Cowboys. A nice run there from Malik Davis. 1st and 10 from the 44. Davis, Danson will get 2. Better run defense there by Vegas. So 2nd and we'll say 8 here coming up. You can vote what will happen on this drive. TD, FG. TD field goal, that's FG, TO, or punt. 2nd and we'll say 8. 3-point stance for your guards, namely TJ Bass, your right guard. Lipke checks back in the football game. He gets the handoff up the middle. Lipke gets the first down and 2 more yards. Type in those ones. Hunter Lipke, who has not had a chance to play very much so far this preseason, has looked fantastic tonight. Big running lane right there. The Cowboys' offensive line looks way better too. From the 32, Lipke's the single back. He gets play action. Greer rolling left, throws, caught, first down. Big hit, but held on to. Nice pitch and catch there. Jalen Marino, Dash Cropper. He's going by Jalen Marino, by the way, on his jersey. Mark a $5 super chat. It's early, but I hope Mozzie does not turn into a Shante Carver, the guy that's okay, picked from need. We need more playmakers, not asking for 10 sacks. Be patient with Mozzie. He has always been a more upside piece, an instant superstar. Be patient. From the 20, we are inside the Rocket Money red zone. Greer, screen, it's not there. Caught by Lipke. He loses 2. And tough to do it in the moment. But that's one of those where you just smack it down. Don't catch it. 56 for Vegas, who is Amari Burney, their 6th-round pick out of Florida. Read that play to perfection. Well done there. So 2nd and 11, 12. It says 2nd and 10, but that's not right. It's 2nd and 12. They got to get to the 10. They're at the 22. They fixed it now. Play clock down to 7, 6, 5. Will the thrill. Quick pass. Caught to the 15. Princeton Fant actually got to about the 14. So 3rd down. Type in those threes. Cowboys lead 21-16. 6:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Will Greer's barking out some signals here. Pointing out some pressures. Got to get to the 10. Greer looks left, over the middle, throws, caught, but he's a yard shy. Pushed forward, but short. They ran a little drag route for, who was that? Tyron Billy Johnson didn't get the first down. 4th and 1, though, go for it. Maybe I would have just given some more reps for Aubrey, but whatever. 4th and 1. Type in those 4s on 4th down here, folks. Full yard needed. 3 tight ends right. Malik Davis, the lone back. Handoff to Davis. He gets it. First down, Cowboys. You know, you were at the 11. Would a 30-yard try have mattered? Probably not, so it's fine. 1st and goal from the 7. $5:15 to go. By the way, David Davis, the Dolphins receiver, has movement in all his extremities. Good news there. From the 7. Greer, keeper on a read option. Stiff arm, he's going to lose 2. Yeah, I didn't catch who that was for the Raiders. That was one of their one of the corners, Azizi Hearn. He read that very well. It was a good read by Greer. Actually, no. That was a bad read by Greer. That was a touchdown. If Greer gave it to Malik Davis, that was 6. But he didn't. That's twice now they've called up the touchdown play and Greer has missed. 2nd and goal now from the 7. 3 to the right. Greer with pressure coming. Scrambles. He'll score this time. TDs in the comment section. Will Greer, another one. 27-16. Raiders brought pressure, and Will the Thrill scores. Will Greer, the game of his life. There's nobody out there. That was easy. Shit, I might have been able to score that one. You bring pressure. There's no one on the QB. You're playing man across the board. Aubrey's extra point is good. 28-17. Spam those TDs. By the way, I'm just now realizing this. That's kind of busted screen to Hunter Lipke. Will Greer threw that left-handed. I didn't notice it in the moment. I just saw a replay of it. That's incredible. Highlight coming up here. If you can go to the dual cam here. Will Greer, another one. Highlight coming up on my Twitter at WhatGoingDowney. Maybe Greer can get you a draft pick after all. Remember, we were a game removed from everyone going, oh, he's got to go, he's got to go. It's already up, by the way. You don't need to say anything there. I got it out real quick there. Blocking the bots, though. The best Will Greer has ever looked. It's only a positive, by the way, as far as I'm concerned. Now, unfortunately, we are losing tonight's sub battle, by the way. We are on sub-only chat, but we have free Cowboys videos for you guys every single day. The 2,000 plus who are watching right now. If you have not already, please subscribe. Free Cowboys videos every single day. News, rumors, injury news, trades. We went live for the Trey Lance trade last night, that was fun. It was chaos, but it was fun. You know, it was unexpected. It was a fun time there. We're live for every single Cowboys game as well, as I will continue to block the bots. And I don't know why. They keep showing up there. Hit that sub button for more free Cowboys videos, youtube.com/CowboysTV. Free videos every single day right here on the channel. As the Cowboys, I got to go back. I can find their... I want to find their total preseason results every season. Because they're at 28 right now, which is already the most points they've scored. I'm doing some quick stuff here. They did score 32 last year against the Chargers. 2021, they did not score that many. 2020 was canceled because COVID. 2019, they scored 34, which they are in range of hitting tonight. It was against Houston, by the way. 2018, they scored not that many. Kick is away, touchback for Brandon Aubrey. They scored 24. So one more touchdown and the extra point would be the most the Cowboys would have scored since 2016, the Miami Dolphins preseason game. Andres Yabarvo, $2, cheering on a fellow Southpaw. That's fun, Andres. I appreciate that, my friend. Hit that sub button as it is first and 10 from the 25. 4:29 to play in the football game. Handoff up the middle. Spinning out of one tackle. That was Tyler Coyle. I will say, and I don't mean to be negative here on purpose, but it stood out to me. That was a gain of like 6, and Isaac Alarcon was on his butt where the tackle was made. He got pushed that far back. That's not a great rep. Not a great rep. 200 likes away from a shot, by the way. So like that video. So second and, they're going to say 3 here. They're going to give it 7. O'Connell, quick pass, caught, first down and more. Nice hit made by Devin Harper. Catch was by, I don't know these deep down the roster numbers, Christian Wilkinson, who's been very good tonight for Vegas, by the way, as they do more interviews. I don't care. Just show the goddamn game. First and 10, Vegas, 28-16 here in the football game. O'Connell up the middle, handoff, dancing around. Alarcon makes the tackle, throws him down hard, but it was a gain of 5. So tackle made, but also downfield. I believe that was Sincere McCormick, by the way. Second and 4. From midfield for the Raiders, O'Connell. Mozzie Smith checks back in the football game. Takes on a double team. Broken up! Incomplete! Josh Butler has had a very strong showing tonight. 3rd and 4. Type in those 3s. Type in those 3s, folks. It's always funny to look at the offensive linemen next to normal humans. They're so fucking big. 3rd and 4. Cowboys show delay gap pressure. They don't bring it. O'Connell. Oh, did he catch it? No. Oh, they caught it. What a catch. Cam Sims. Josh Butler did not get his head around that. I think that's pretty close. Catch. Left foot. Ooh, that's worth a challenge. That is worth a challenge. They're not going to. Snap comes. Handoff. And a nice run by McCormick, who gets inside the red zone and pushed forward for the first down. It's Alarcon and Bohanna in the game at right tackle, or at DT, excuse me. Kelvin Joseph still playing deep into this football game, by the way, as we are now inside the Rocket Money red zone. Go to rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Take control of your spending, of your subscriptions. Rocket Money is a personal finance app. Cancels and fines your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, Helps lower your bills all at one place. RocketMoney.com/Cowboys. O'Connell boot right. Finds a man. Jabril Cox, a great tackle, a gain of 3. That was Philip Dorsett, the veteran. Boondock Saint score, and the Rangers break their losing streak. Woohoo! It's been a rough go for the Rangers lately. I do know that. It has been a rough go. 2nd and 7, inside of a minute to go now in the third quarter. Bohanna, Alarcon, Mukwamu, Cox, Coyle, Butler, Banague. Think that's Isaiah Land out there at defensive end. I-form set, toss left. McCormick upended. Cox and Butler make the tackle. Josh Butler playing possessed tonight. Best we've seen him look so far. It's a good tackle. McCormick was kind of already, he just went low and got flipped over. That could have been bad. Glad he's okay. 3rd down. The Cowboys, I don't think, or the Raiders, I don't think will run a play here. Al Harris hyping up Butler on the sidelines. You love to see it. Third quarter is over. The fourth quarter is about to begin. So spam those 4s in the comment section. The chat rate high is only 264. If we beat the chat rate high right now, I will do a shot. Chris will do one too? 2 shots coming up here then. Then we'll recap our super chat menu. We haven't done that in a while. Even though I think Jay McD is going to win, still have some fun. I feel more sober now. Don't quote me on that. But so spam your 4s in the comment section. If we beat the chat rate high, which is 264 in a minute, we will do a shot. That's easy to beat, guys. That's super easy to beat. If every single person comments 1 time, if every other person comments 1 time, if every 4th person comments 1 time, we will shatter it. I did see someone ask about the offensive line with long hair. I think I'm talking about TJ Bass. Great in pass pro so far. Josh Ball's injured, has not returned. I have no details at this stage, so we'll see. In terms of the injury status from that perspective, update there. Spam those 4s. 146 is our first number. That's a great start, but it is 100 behind and more behind the previous chat rate high. Get your 4s in the comment section. Fourth quarter coming up. The Cowboys lead the Raiders 28-16. Will Grier looking the best that he's ever looked with Dak Prescott, mind you, calling the plays tonight. Hunter Lipke's looked very good. Malik Davis has looked good. A lot of good promise so far. Get to Sebastian's super chat here as we shattered it. 439 on first update. We'll get to that super chat here from Sebastian. Smoking that Josh Ball pack. I don't want to cheer for injuries, so I'm not going to. But, Josh Ball is not the best person, so. But I'm not cheering for injuries, to be clear. I hope he's okay. I will never cheer for injuries outside of maybe a couple people, and even then, I'm just not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. 3rd and 6. Spam those 3s. Shot for Chris. Come up here momentarily. O'Connell hit as he throws. Caught. Not a first down. Kelvin Joseph takes down Philip Dorsett. Cheers. Woo. 4th and 2. Raiders trail by 12. I think That was Junior Feoko who got the pressure there. 4th and 2 for the Raiders. Empty set. They've really hidden Isaiah Land tonight, by the way. Throws. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Turnover. I think that was D'Angelo Mandel who broke up the pass. Kind of stings a bit, huh? First and 10. Cowboys take over. A big stop on 4th down. 14:25 to go. Now, my suspicion here is that we will see some more runs. Is my thinking here. Let's go dual cam here, Chris. We'll go half off on shots. I am going to go Pete. I am old now. My bladder does not hold the way it once did. So every $10 super chat that comes in is a shot. Every $5 super chat is a water shot. Give some shout outs. I'll be back here momentarily.
All right, everybody. Huge play right there. Get the LFGs in the chat. You know what that stands for. Let's, well, it's past 10, you said. Let's fucking go. Come on. Get those LFGs in the chat, everybody. I'll get some shout-outs right here. Man, what a game for Dallas this has been. Lamar, I see you. Kathy. Bodai, I think. Austin, Harvey. Love it, man. Carlos, Shane, Mike. Crypto. Drew, Sandra. 4-Stroke Bros. Oh, man. What a name there. Joe Fleming. Titan. John Allen. Dude, Mike is the fastest when it comes to taking these, like, timeout pees. I've been doing this for, what, 30 seconds? Man, you're pushing the pee out.
We're back. Like we never left. No supers, huh? All right. It's fine. It's fine. Appreciate it. Cowboys have the football. 14:25 to go here in the football game. Has been the best we've ever seen Will Grier look. 23 of 28, 219 and 2 scores. By the way, it should really be like 24 of 28 for 250 and 3 scores. Andres Yabarvo, you sobered up just to get drunk again. What a job. We'll count it. Hand off to Lipke. Lipke will run and get 4. Andres Yabarvo, $10. We'll count it. No more will count. Not a sponsor, our Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Cowboys taking some clock here. Cheers. Woo! That burns tonight, man. Grier barking out some signals. They'll motion Lipke to the right side here. Hand off again to Lipke. Gets 3-ish. Some O-line changes here. TJ Bass will stay out on the football field. Earl Bostic is your new left tackle. I think Alec Lindstrom has checked into the football game. I believe they'll then reduce Austin Richards inside the left guard. Alex Taylor in the game at right tackle. 3rd and 3. Type in those 3s. Trips left. They're going to motion Cropper to the right side. Grier finds Cropper. First down. Long as the refs don't screw him, it's a first down Cowboys. It is. That's something you'll see more of. The Cowboys' motion plans have now gone to motion with a purpose. Not just motion to ID what the defense is in, but motion to set up advantages. They brought motion and threw it to the motion guy. Jay Elam Guess I'm late. LMAO, LFG. That's a shot. Let's ride. Single back set. Greer under center. Greer, play action. Wants to uncork it. He does. He's got a man. First down past midfield. Tyron Billy Johnson. Type in those ones for a first down. 2 receivers left. Oh, what's that route called? Kind of run like the little slant and then curl it in. It's a classic Madden route. Kind of a corner route, basically. First down, Dallas. Bottoms up. 1st and 10 from the 49. Greer pumps, throws high, incomplete. Almost a disaster. Second and 10. F. Chris. Why? You're not a Raiders fan. F. Chugs in the chat. That would make sense. That'd make sense. I'm a Raiders fans. They're smoking us in supers and likes, by the way. We're down by 1,000 likes. Like the video. Toss right to Lipke. Lipke will get nothing on that one. So 3rd down. Type in those 3s here. See what Dak, the offensive coordinator tonight, dials up on 3rd down. Third and 10. Mike might let Dak call all the plays this year. Greer's barking out, I think, some more protection and a hot route signal here. Lindstrom's in the game at center. Almost a false start. Raiders bring 4. Greer throws, caught. Tyron Billy Johnson. Did he extend for it? God, show me where they're marking it. It's either going to be 1st down or 4th and 1. 4th and 1. Type in your 4s. Let's go for it. You're not in field goal range here. Go tempo, quarterback sneak it. 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. Spam those 4s. It is a full yard. 3 tight ends left. Single receiver. Malik Davis, the lone runner. Davis, the handoff. He got it on a second effort. First down, Cowboys. He may have gotten it initially. It was close, but on the second effort, he definitely got it. Not a great run protection rep from TJ Bass and Alec Lindstrom. They're both facing the wrong way, but you needed a yard and you got 1.5. First down, Cowboys. From the 38, the Thrills in the shotgun. Davis to his left. Bad snap! Greer is going to have to dive on it back at his own 48. All right, call the T.Y. Hilton 3rd and 30 play again. Lindstrom's snap is a little left, but honestly, it's probably more of a mistake on Greer. And this is why he is not making your team this year. So 2nd and 24 now. It was fun. Uncork one downfield. You've had success throwing it downfield to Billy Johnson. Saw someone ask why they haven't dialed up Deuce Vaughn. He's too good. The good guys aren't playing tonight. Greer, a screen to Davis. Davis will get a couple yards and a flag on the play. I might owe more push-ups. Greer's talking to Dak here. Dak's doing the exact same thing I am, seeing what the flag is. You might decline this. It'd be about 3rd, and they are going to decline. It was PI on somebody. They said it was on Jabril Cox, who is a defensive player. So definitely wasn't him. I would guess then, it's probably Jose Barbone, who's number 14, just like Cox. That's my guess. 3rd and 24 from the 47-yard line in Raiders territory. So get 5, give a shot for Brandon Aubrey. Be my guess. Greer, quick pass, caught to the 41. That's Barbone. They're going to mark him at the 40, so it'd be about a 57-yard try. And they're going to bring out Brandon Aubrey here. Type in those 4s for 4th down here. Aubrey missed a 59-yard try. I'd really feel good if you made this one. He clearly has the leg for it. 4th and 12. This is, 59-yard try from Brandon Aubrey. From the right hash. Not a great snap. Aubrey! He got it! Let's go, Brandon! Aubrey! LGB in the comments. He delivers. $31-16, and that, by the way, might make him your kicker.
I think we're getting a Brandon Aubrey picture this week.
You say that. So Chris mentioning the fact that we get our photos from the NFL. There's no Brandon Aubrey photo. He's blank. I'm still not sure we're gonna get one of those. It's a shitty photo we have right now with no background. So let's go, Brandon Aubrey. Drills the field goal here. 59 yards. And I think that might be enough for him to be your kicker. Is my suspicion. We shall see if that's true or not. Became a real boy, Derek Taylor says. I think that might do it. You go 1 for 2 on 59-yard tries. You don't want to try many 59-yard tries, by the way. But he clearly has the leg for it. It's a big deal. Andres Yabarvo says Aubrey over Anger. Well, kicker and punter. So the Cowboys, I think, wanted to make Aubrey the guy. He's made, knock on wood, all 4 extra points, and he has made now a 59-yard try. So, am I immensely confident in Brandon Aubrey? No. There's also maybe 5 kickers who I would say I am confident in. Yeah, there's not a lot of good ones from that perspective. I'll pull up all the depth charts here. Obviously, the Ravens with Justin Tucker, you feel great about, right? The Bengals, Evan McPherson, you feel great about. Who trusts Matt Prater in Arizona? Probably good enough, right? Younghoe Koo, I'd say you feel good about. He also missed some extra points this preseason. Tucker, I do trust Tyler Bass for the most part, but Carolina's got Eddie Pinheiro. Chicago's got Cairo Santos, McPherson. Cade York is bad and hurt in Cleveland. Touchback, by the way, for Brandon Aubrey. Denver may or may not roll with Brett Maher. Detroit's got 2 guys fighting for it. Green Bay's got Anders Carlson, who's Daniel's younger brother and not that great. So you're stuck where most teams are. Not great, but there aren't very many great kickers in the end. The goal here is 159,500 subscribers. We have gained how many? You're updating the number here? 242. So we'll change that L3 to make sure you guys are subscribed. YouTube.com/@CowboysTV. Free Cowboys videos every single day right here on the Cowboys Report. We will have a post-game show for you guys later on. I'm going to go ahead and just finalize that, Chris. I'm going to take off that whatever the 6th takeaway was. We'll just go with the 5 there. You can build out the rest. YouTube.com/CowboysTV. We will be in the office tomorrow, myself and producer Chris, doing the all of the coverage for all our different channels here, but focusing, of course, on the Cowboys. So if you haven't already, please make sure you guys are subscribed. YouTube.com/CowboysTV. The plan, by the way, 2 live shows. 2 during the season. So Monday, Thursday, and Sunday are going to be Cowboys live days. So hit that sub button if you haven't already. Let's continue to grow the Cowboys Report. 160K is our next milestone. By the way, we have the plaque for 100,000. 1 million. We get another plaque. That one might take a little bit. Hopefully my hair is still blonde and not gray, and my widow's peak does not get any worse by the time we get there. But keep subbing. Hit that sub button for even more Dallas Cowboys YouTube videos right here on the Cowboys Report. All right. Let me read off the stats here for Will Grier real quick. 28 of 34, 272, 8 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, plus 56 yards on the ground and 2 rushing touchdowns. Electric. The best Will Grier has looked in his entire time in the NFL. What changed? Dak Prescott calling the plays. David George, a $5 super chat. Can we set a poll to shut MG up in the chat? Guys, MG is actually a Cowboys fan. He just likes trolling you guys. Don't fall for it. Handoff, gain of 3 up the middle for Vegas's Darwin Thompson. If you guys just ignore MG, he won't do it as much. Because he admitted in the Bucs playoff game he's actually a Cowboys fan. Just ignore him. It's fine. But yes, Brandon, Dak's called your plays all night. Scored your most points so far. There you go. Jose's making fun of my widow's peak. It's not great. I have long hair and thick hair. It's just peaking. Quick pass, shy of the first down marker. That is Jesper Horsted. As, by the way, Chase Garbers has checked in to the football game for Vegas. MG watches every Cowboys report. He's a huge fan. He just likes to troll. That's all it is. That's all it is. Under 7 to play in the football game, 3rd and 1. Garbers throws, caught. Christian Wilkinson. See, there's now an MG burner account. No way. With his original profile picture, and MG's on the old one. This is electric. See, it's funny. Handoff. Thompson gets a couple. 2nd down for the Raiders. We have 6:15 to play in the football game here. Yeah, if you have not been able to watch the broadcast, Dak Prescott called all of the plays tonight for the Cowboys offense, and it's been their best preseason performance, score-wise, since Dak's first season. Not an accident. Handoff, 1st down, Darwin Thompson. Ben Bannigue makes the tackle alongside Tyler Coyle. Junior Fehoko among your notable players getting some run right now for Dallas. God, God, I just see Ben Bannigue, the skinny edge, wearing 94 and long sleeves, and I keep going, it's Randy Gregory. No, it's not. It's not. Bohanna's out there, Isaac Alarcon, Junior Fehoko. They've sat pretty much everybody here. Pressure coming. Garber's downfield. Oh, what a catch. Christian Wilkinson. That was gorgeous. That was a great throw by Garbers as he beat Josh Butler, who's been better tonight, but is a fourth-string corner for a reason. I'd love to see the replay here. Let's see. Left foot. I think that's a catch. No challenge inside the Rocket Money red zone. Garbers quick out. Caught. And Butler takes down Wilkerson. And Wilkerson is okay. He's up. He's up. He's fine. RocketMoney.com/Cowboys. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, plus monitors your spending and helps lower your bills all in one place. RocketMoney.com/Cowboys. 2nd and 7. Handoff. No gain. Tyler Coyle makes the play. Izzy World says Dak averages 30-plus points as a quarterback and an OC. He actually does, by the way. In games in which Dak has started in the last 3 years, and now tonight's game, they do average about 30 points per game. We all forget that somehow because we focus on the final game, unfortunately. 3rd and 7 for the Cowboys. Chase Garber's at in the shotgun from the 16. Got to get to the 9. Under pressure. Throws. Caught. Good tackle made. Izzy Mukwamu. No gain. 4th down. 3.5 to play in the football game. Raiders down by 15. We'll go for it, obviously. 4th and 7. Great pressure by Ben Bannigue. Great tackle by Israel Mukwamu. 4th down for the Raiders. Cowboys stop here, and the ball game's basically over. From the 16, they got to get to the 9. Game clock's down to 3. Cowboys showing a 4-man pressure. And a false start. Back him up. That's on Vegas. 4th and 12 coming up. (31-16). 3 minutes to play. Raiders football. Does look like Jay McD will win our Super Chat MVP. So Jay McD, email me or DM me on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney, but email me at tom@chatsports.com. 4th and 12. Garbers, end zone, incomplete. Receiver more upfield, outside downfield. 4th and 12, the Raiders do not convert, and the Cowboys will come out to grind out the clock inside of 3 minutes to go. Abjit Pawar, a super chat, $2, by the way, says, are these Dak's plays, or is he reading McCarthy's plays? It is, in the end, this hybrid, Texas Coast offense. It's not like Dak is creating plays in terms of the playbook, but Dak is deciding what plays from this McCarthy-led offense playbook are being called. So if you mean who's deciding what the plays are, it's Dak. What the playbook is, it is still this McCarthy Texas Coast offense, if that clarification makes sense. Not like Dak is inventing plays on the fly, but Dak is deciding what they are. It's not like McCarthy saying, hey, let's run this, and Dak's relaying it. It's Dak's making the decisions. Mike's alongside of him, listening on the headset, offering input, whatever, when needed, but that is what's going on there. Now, if you haven't already, please subscribe. By the way, we are 52 likes away from a shot. Every 500 likes is a shot. Becky wants to know where my Cowboys gear is. I'm saving it for the regular season. It's the preseason. Got to keep something fun for the actual games. We got plenty. I did wear some for week 1, I suppose, too. I wore the CeeDee Lamb Dak NFL Jam shirt. So there you go. If you haven't already, hit that sub button, youtube.com/CowboysTV. Free videos every single day right here on the Cowboys Report. MG and the MG burner accounts. This is just peak comedy. This is fun. Jay McD, I'm not checking my email or my DMs, by the way. But you, assuming there's not chaos here, we've got 2-ish minutes to play. Once the game ends, the MVP battle ends here. Jay McD, either email me. Who's in third? Ernest is in third, by the way. Game ends, Switch MVP battle ends. Email me, tom@chatsports.com, or DM me on Twitter. Welcome down. Second shipping info. We'll send you the Cowboys American flag as the MVP item today. 1st and 10, Cowboys. Lipke, the handoff. He'll get 2, and the clock will run. And does not look like the Raiders will call a timeout here. So spam those DALs in the comment section. 20 likes away from one more shot. Can we get there? Who knows? Cowboys have to run one more play here. Now, you might throw it with an 8-second difference on the game clock and the play clock here. Greer will hand it off. Lipke will run forward, get 2. It will be 3rd and 5 after the 2-minute warning here. So what we'll do here post-game is we will have we'll go to the scoreboard. We'll take a break briefly, get our post-game show set up, and we will do the post-game show live, breaking down the news and rumors coming out of what will end up being an impressive Cowboys performance. Will Greer looking the best that he's ever looked in his NFL career. Dak Prescott getting to play for the first time, or call plays officially as the play caller, not just checking audibles or whatever. Most points since the second season. There you go. From Scott, $2 Super Chats. Think Hunter Lipke makes his performance? I don't think so. I think in the end, Hunter Lipke is this year's, we've got to roster him. And then he gets down to your practice squad. I was very impressed, to be clear, by Hunter Lipke. He had 15 carries, 58 yards. That's under 4 yards per carry. 5 catches, 60 yards, and a score. But, Malik Davis was also pretty darn good. Lipke, I think, would make it to your practice squad. That's my guess. Andres Yabarvo. Tom Hubby says he looked like a worn-out passport. I'm tired. I don't sleep the way I used to. I have a nearly 2-year-old at home. I don't get to sleep the way I used to. She gets up at 7 a.m. every day. Yeah. Iowa shot for 1,500 likes as David George takes some water shots. Iowa real shot, and then a chaser shot. So great timing, David. Ugh. On that super chat. I appreciate it. The Raiders were not playing their starters. It was a backup versus backup matchup tonight. 2nd and 3rd strings. All right, shot. 1,500 likes. Water shot. Woo! I might stick with the water shots. Those are really, really, really valuable. We are down, by the way. We're at 3.2K in supers. They're at 3.8. Now, we do get double for each super chat. So, a 400, or 300 before the game ends would win it for us. We've agreed that battle ends once the game ends. 3rd and 4 in the 4th quarter. Lindstrom's barking out some protections. Raiders showing a 4-man pressure. Greer looking left, downfield, caught! Tyron Billy Johnson, 1st down Cowboys. That's going to do it. Cowboys going to win the football game. Will Greer finds Tyron Billy Johnson for a 1st down on 3rd and 4 at the 2-minute warning. What a performance out of Will Greer. Super chat. Abja Pawar. Which team is going to sign Will Greer after this? I don't know. Bengals? He might not get signed. Or at least not claimed. He'll be on a practice squad somewhere. Might end up being maybe still in Dallas in the end. So the Cowboys will kneel it out to end the football game. It will require 2 more kneel downs here. But the Dallas Cowboys, you can build a scoreboard first, are going to win 31-16. As Will Greer takes 1 more kneel, we should see the Landry shift here, which maybe the young guys don't know that one yet. We'll see. Nearly flawless performance out of Will Greer, who should have gone 30 of 35 for about 350 and 3 scores. Instead, goes 29 of 35, 305, 2 scores, also 2 rushing scores for 53 yards. 1 more kneel down to come. No Landry shift here as he takes the kneel down. A flawless performance out of Will Greer with that call on the plays as the Cowboys take down the Raiders. I think they gave Dak the football, by the way, and he gave it to a trainer or something along those lines there. Dallas wins 31-16. How about them Cowboys? Spam DAL in the comments section. Get it poppin' as the Cowboys take down the Raiders. The preseason finale goes in favor of your Cowboys. Post-game show coming up in a bit. Don't go anywhere. Welcome into the Cowboys Report. Dallas wins their first and final preseason game of the season, taking down the Las Vegas Raiders 31-16 behind one hell of a performance out of Will the Thrill Grier, who we will spend plenty of time on. Of course, Dak Prescott calling the plays tonight as the Cowboys offensive coordinator. Probably not a coincidence that the Cowboys had their most points scored in a preseason game, I believe, since Dak's rookie season. Testament to Grier, the Cowboys. I thought O-line played way better, and the Raiders. They did play Tyree Wilson, but didn't play anybody else of note. Full post-game show coming, but the roster cut-down time is just around the corner. August 29th. We will start to see news of various cuts trickle out over the course of the next roughly, 48 hours or so. So make sure you guys are subscribed. YouTube.com/CowboysTV. One big injury note that we know of as of filming, there's the occasional injuries afterward. Josh Ball left the game pretty early with a hip injury. He was listed as questionable to return, but did not. So no details there. If Josh Ball cannot go, it leaves an already thin Cowboys offensive line thinner. It is one of the bigger question marks on this team. Yeah, if you're starting five, they're all really good when healthy, Tyron. But then it's Awesome Richards, I thought, in the live copy, looked pretty good. I thought Matt Farniok and Brock Hoffman played better tonight. TJ Bass remains a very good pass protector. I thought let's go again. It was all backups for the Raiders, so do asterisk that. I thought the O-line played better. Ball out, Bass in. Somebody probably still gets cut. I would not be mad still if the Cowboys added some more offensive line help. Now, the offense had its best performance in years in the preseason with your franchise quarterback, Dak Prescott, calling the plays. Probably not a complete coincidence there. Will Grier was awesome. We will spend some time on him in a little bit. Your ground game looked better. You didn't turn the football over. And your defense was actually pretty solid. They got off the field and answered. The averages don't look that different. Penalties did certainly hurt. It was 4 penalties for each team, but big gap on 3rd and 4th downs. 2 of 9 and 1 of 3 versus 8 of 14 and 3 of 3 for the Cowboys. So takeaways to come. But grade the Cowboys Week 3 preseason finale. A, B, C, D, or F. Get those grades in for me at the pinned comment of today's show. If the ad comes here on YouTube, take advantage. Head down there and go vote. All right, the takeaways. Where else can we begin but with Will Grier? The Cowboys had told Grier yesterday, following the Trey Lance trade, you're not going to make the roster. We're going to give you the entire game. You can be a showcase guy. Maybe we'll bring you back on the practice squad potentially. And Will Grier put together the best NFL game, regular season or preseason, he has ever shown. He looked far better, despite some mistakes, than what we've seen. A lot of open throws, a lot of good stuff. Final numbers here, I'll make sure my notes are correct. 20 out of 35 with a missed 40-yard score, by the way. It was a touchdown, he just missed him. 305, 2 scores. 53 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. Now, Cooper Rush's deal, if you cut him, you save $0. It's not going to happen. Rush is their backup. Lance is their quarterback 3. I don't think you want to take one game and overrule everything else you've seen in the preseason. However, given the dire strait of quarterback play and knowing that the Cowboys will ask him to play tonight, and some GMs may have been watching, maybe you can find a team to trade for Will Grier. probably still a stretch, probably gets cut and latches on somewhere else, which is a good thing for Grier. I'm happy for him, to be clear. But prediction time. Can the Cowboys find a trade partner for Will Grier following a all-time effort in the final preseason game? Y for yes, N for no in the comment section. Takeaway number 2. I do not think it is a coincidence that the Cowboys offense, in the preseason at least, has their best performance in years in the first time Dak Prescott gets to call the plays. Dak Prescott does not have an elite arm. At this stage in his career, he is not this elite, mobile Lamar Jackson quarterback. But he does have fantastic football IQ. He does do a great job of reading defenses pre-snap. And I think that his long-term career, with Romo in the booth as a counterpoint, is as a coach. I thought Dak Prescott called a flawless game. It legitimately should have been 38-16. They dialed up the touchdown throw. The Cowboys drives, let me read this off here. 11 play, 75-yard touchdown. 10 play, 38-yard missed field goal, should have been 6. 13 plays, 75 yards, touchdown. 9 plays, 75 yards, touchdown. 12 plays, 75 yards, touchdown. 12 plays, 48-yard field goal. Kneel to end the game. It was perfect. I'm going to continue to shitpost and say Dak's the greatest play caller ever. But it was actually really freaking good. I cannot wait to see how the haters spin this as, who have said, oh, Dak's got bad football IQ, can't read defenses. That continues to be a take somehow. Today disproved it. He's a very smart football player. Now, if you want to be smart, get signed up with Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills all in one place. Most people think they spend $80 on their subscriptions, when in reality, the number is closer to $200. When you're signed up for so many things like streaming services you use to watch one show or free trials for a delivery you don't use, it's easy to lose track of what you're paying for. With Rocket Money, you can easily cancel the stuff you don't want. Just a press of the button. No more long hold times, annoying emails, customer service. Rocket Money does all the work for you. They can even negotiate to lower your bills by up to 20%. All you have to do is take a picture of your bill, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Stop wasting money on things you don't need. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. That is rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Links in the comment section and the description of today's show. Your other big winner was many people's preferred UDFA. That is Hunter Lipke, I think really more of a running back than a fullback out of North Dakota State. He did not play much in the first 2 preseason games. Started tonight. Malik Davis was RB2. No Deuce Vaughn. No Rico Dowdle. No Pollard. They are their top guys, by the way. Lipke impressed. 15 carries, 58 yards, just under 4 yards per carry, a long of 11, consistency there. Also had 5 catches for 60 yards and 1 touchdown, a long of 29, by the way. A touchdown score there, too. My issue is Lipke kind of runs like this. Like, he falls over. He's running too low. He's too bent forward, but he was very impressive. And my theory here is that Hunter Lipke is this year's, we got to get him on the active roster. How can we cut him? He'll make it to your practice squad. He will. I think most teams have their Hunter Lipke, their 4th, 5th running back that they like and doesn't get claimed. Now, not everybody, about 98% of your guys make it. I would feel confident Lipke makes it down to your practice squad. I think that's the plan for Dallas. I might give him the edge over Malik Davis. Thought he was good in pass protection, but I think both guys should be on your practice squad in the end. Now, who impressed you the most against the Raiders? We'll do some winners and losers tomorrow, but sound off in the comment section. Number 4, Luke Schoonmaker, who did play a bunch tonight, at least in the first half, had a good game. 2 catches, 14 yards, and a score. Also threw a fantastic block on one of the Will Grier scramble touchdown runs. So stock up for me for Luke Schoonmaker. And one more note, I think Brandon Aubrey, let's go Brandon Aubrey in the comments, is likely your guy. He was perfect on extra points, 4 of 4, 1 of 2 on field goals, making a 59-yarder. I forget the exact number, but missing a 1 of similar distance. So, look, kickers are kickers. They're all not very good, outside like maybe a couple of guys led by Justin Tucker, Evan McPherson. But so many of us, not me, because I don't believe in kickers, we're like, got to draft Jake Moody. Well, Jake Moody is hurt and has been bad for San Francisco. Cade York has been hurt and been bad in Cleveland. So don't invest in it too much. I think you'll be okay with Aubrey, but you haven't invested. So if it's bad, you can always cut him and find somebody else. The super chats that came in while we were waiting. We also have one from Ordinary Man if we didn't lose it. Pigpen, how about Tyler Coyle? 4 solo tackles, 2 assisted ones. Do you think he makes the team? Because Bell kind of sucked tonight, but Thomas was decent. Your thoughts? I have to go back and look. In the moment, I didn't see much of Marquise Bell, but he also played really well in the first 2 games. I got to check the snap counts, like how much was he out there. I think your backup safety pecking order right now goes Marquise Bell still. I'm taking Wanye Thomas over Coyle, who I like, by the way. I think you can get Coyle to your practice squad, and he can be your 7th safety because he's shown some flashes there. Wanye had a nice pass breakup. You know, I thought Devin Harper played really well at linebacker for you. Probably outplayed Jabril Cox based on my live gut feeling, which is always, room for error there. I don't think Tyler Coyle makes it. I do think they want him on the practice squad, though. Ordinary Man says, my chat is frozen. Hopefully you're back now. By the way, I'll make this note for anyone watching. YouTube has made a change. If you watch a live show, leave and come back, it does not take you back to where we're at live. It takes you back to where you left, which is not great. TX Papa Ivo, just a $2 super chat. Thank you, my friend. And Pug Racer, now this is funny. Should have had a rush call the play. It's the tradition of red-headed backup quarterback to future head coach. Hey, if Dak wants to be the head coach, maybe he should dye his hair red. Spot the lie. Yeah, work for Jason Garrett. In the end, I was very, very, very pleased with the way the offense worked tonight. A lot of credit to go around. Will Grier, Dak Prescott certainly get some of that. The Cowboys take down the Raiders 31-16, the final in this one. We will sign off here. We will see you guys again tomorrow for some more Cowboys news. Don't miss out. Hit that sub button right now.